No, it wasn't.
Oh boy.
I know you're waiting to start the recording at the most inopportune time.
That's it.
Called it. I called it.
Yep,
Okay.
there we go.
Anyway, so for the
Usual.
last 2 sessions, Bucket's
Take a
been
drink.
away. So to summarize what happened, after getting famine, taking care of famine, you guys pretty much left Root Post right away, only to learn. And on your way back, you found a old tower, watchtower that was in ruins essentially, where you met this charming old man who said his name wasn't important, though you all believe it to be War. Then you searched when you searched the tower, you found a bunch of stuff. That's where you got the Hill Giant strength potion.
Oh.
Then when you got to the little town from which you landed when you took a boat away from Bridgewater, you learned that you guys first of all you learned that you were cursed,
Oh yeah. Fuck the curse.
and you also learned Bridgewater is under quarantine, and you couldn't be offered a ride back. So you all bought a boat, boated to Bridgewater yourselves because it was a rowboat, and then you just went into the sewers where um, you learned they have some sort of odd extermination force that has a tendency to blow itself up. Then you got back. Uh, Jacob decided to stay with you guys for a little bit while you were in Bridgewater. Stu looked out to find out things about this city, and now we're at the next day, where uh, who was it? Right, Noxua, you woke up with a fever, but you're hiding it, and Jacob, you woke up with a fever and a not cure wounds, lesser restoration was cast on you by Meryl.
Yours truly.
I could have done it myself.
Oh yeah,
That's cool.
I forget about that use of lay on hands.
Actually, it isn't even that. I just have lesser restoration. I
Oh,
forgot about lay
Hold
on
on, I was
hands as
looking at
well.
something.
yeah, you can use
Well-
5 hit points of lay on hands to do it too.
Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
you're not sick actually because you have divine health. You're immune to disease.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh, you're immune to disease. That's cool.
That's an
So
important thing.
we'll go back a minute. You're fine.
So I get
Not
my
just
No,
my
divine
you
spell
felt
slot
you
back.
felt a little under the weather, and then you're like, oh, I'm fine.
Yeah,
I'll
I
just
mean,
you
like
get the spell slot back. Yes,
it's
I'll
just
just like
queasiness from traipsing through the sewers, really.
exactly.
yeah. I'll just drink some OJ, maybe
Yeah.
some Gatorade. I'll be all right.
Put some salt water in my mouth real quick.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wash the taste out.
Anyways, that's where we left off. It's the
Just
day after.
chug toothpaste and OJ.
Oh yeah.
I'll be
Oh,
alright after that.
that's dude, that's suicide.
God, tomato soup sounds really good right now.
So, what are you all doing as you are all in Strident Securities building?
Well, I think that we should go, find, Ophelia, right?
Oh yeah.
Ask her about the horsemen of the apocalypse or whatever?
She didn't remember if she knows anything about them.
Yeah, I mean, she's been around for a long time, so I assume she'd know something.
Yeah, that's yeah, we could do that. Great.
Was Ophelia explained to Jacob?
No, I don't think so.
No, she's a lich, she's been around for a long time.
Okay. That's
She's
Yeah.
good, but she's not hostile.
that
Yeah.
doesn't make me feel better actually.
Trust me, it doesn't make me feel any better either. What god are you devoted to, Jacob?
Good question.
What type of paladin are you again? Glory?
Glory.
Fi-
Myself. Um,
I made an
um,
oath to myself.
I think actually, let me check real quick. And I'll
I
give
mean,
you
paladins don't have to worship a particular god.
Really?
Yeah, it's
How the fuck do they
it's
get their
more
powers?
just the oath itself. I think
Oh,
I may be misinterpreting things. Depends on what Cthulhu says.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
give you some options. Still,
I think I had something in mind at one point, but eh.
Paladin of Glory, you say?
Oath of Glory.
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 Off the top of my head, the best ones I can think from a weird perspective are Aura, Renis, Madia, or Tusanar. So you got Moon, Sun, War, or Peace.
What was his glory?
Yeah,
You couldn't say sun.
I feel like sun makes sense, but let's come back to this question.
that's fair. Yeah.
That's all right. Yeah, we don't want to put you on the spot. Let's go to
Yeah, my god
Ophelia.
is insert god here. He says.
Leave section blank.
His god is the
Or wait.
potted plant. That's just
Yes.
all his characters from now on, or the
Potted
potted
thumb.
finger. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you saw the pod. You slept by the pod finger.
Still have to what?
You,
He-
Jacob, you ended up sleeping in Otto's bed, which is by the potted finger.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. It's neat.
Um,
Nice centerpiece. Conversation starter, really. I mean, you
We
know.
did not tell you it was a dead guy's bed.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
We did not inform you of this information.
Hey, we have a free bed. Our dead friend used to sleep in it.
anyways,
Okay.
let's just. So yeah. So you all just wait until it's your time to leave the house and head over.
No, I head over right now.
Guards stop
I
you.
shove a blueberry waffle down my
Because,
face,
it's
and
not
then
like
I
a
head
lot of
over right
stealth
now.
over there. Because
Guards
some
stop
of
you.
our family members can't stealth to save their life.
No, we wait.
Anyway, yeah, you wait until about noon, and you all are able to head out.
Anybody have a deck of playing cards?
Wait, I actually do.
Roll
Go-
for cards.
Go fish.
Wait. No, I don't. I'm just proficient in it.
I've got weed.
You still have that.
Anything to eat. Like right now.
Stu makes blueberry waffles.
Sure, you got blue. Sure, you have the stuff for that.
Yeah.
Weedberry waffles.
Well, and
I mean, you'd have the stuff for waffles, not necessarily the blueberries, though.
Well, dried berries. We've still got preserved food.
Fair.
Yeah, I've got plenty
Honestly,
of meat.
sounds kind of gross.
Oh wait, no, you've got the bag of bounty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
forget how
can
that
have a
works.
bountiful breakfast of blueberry waffles and
Yeah.
such.
Yeah, you guys are set for food, which is honestly a good thing for everyone.
Wait, do I
Anyways,
need to roll for that?
no, depends. What level of food are you making?
Oh wait. Oh, I can
And
fail
like
this.
living.
Level 6.
What do you mean by food level?
Like
What are these foreign words that you're speaking to my ear
Food
holes?
quality. So there's like
what?
poor,
Yeah, what
modest,
quality of food
comfortable.
compared to quality of life?
Oh.
Poor, squalid, poor, wretched, aristocratic, whatnot, modest, comfortable.
If I fail, we don't get breakfast.
I don't think it's that. It's a
Just-
charisma saving throw.
Just
also.
modest, right?
Yeah, I think that's what we do.
All right, modest blueberry waffles. Charisma saving throw.
Let me double check. No, it's just a charisma check.
Oh, I can't guide myself. Can't. Nope.
I guide you. Haha.
Thank you. Watch this be in
So
that one.
trying for a
First time I've
modest
rolled in like
breakfast.
3 weeks. Hey.
Okay, yeah, you only needed a 10 for a modest breakfast.
Hang on.
Congratulations.
That didn't roll a guidance. There we go. 19.
Yeah, I kid you not. Since you went for a modest breakfast, you're getting a modest breakfast. However, you could have gotten an aristocratic with 18.
Yes. Yeah, we could have.
Look like aristocrats to you.
No one's going to watch you eating from inside your house.
Jacob's
People
just
looking
a
in through the window.
Jacob's a master chef, but he doesn't like to show off. That's all.
He's not even cooking the food. He's just summoning it from a bag.
Like Jacob opens a bag, says waffles, and like they spill out.
I choke on my drink. What? And
Yeah,
From the
you have
bag of bounty.
you have 2 charges left on the bag of bounty.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
We
Yeah,
were
so you
using
have-
that our whole travel.
we
Yeah.
were?
Yes. That's why I stopped worrying about food for you guys.
We've been worrying about food.
Rations.
We were before we
Oh.
got the bag.
Yeah.
Kind of nice
You
to
guys
have.
don't need rations anymore.
Okay. Cool.
Anyways,
We can use this 3 times a day. Pretty nice.
Yep. breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Anyways, you all head out at noon, and you see a stream of people heading towards from your business district to the significantly smaller market to get their supplies for the day as you're passing.
Yeah.
And as you're going forwards, when you try to leave the market, a guard steps in front of you. Where are you going?
Um, to visit a friend? Well, not necessarily a friend. It's more of a business associate. Uh, we've worked, we work with them, or have worked with them.
Do they know you're coming? Has this been a prearranged meeting?
Um, yeah, well, I mean, why don't you tell them all about it, Jacob?
I don't even know who we're seeing.
Don't. Okay.
No, he
Yes,
sort of
yes,
leaned
yes.
down. He leaned down and said that.
Okay.
You know, like sort of whispered it
I was about to say.
No, it's
in halfling.
Oh, okay.
Fucking the guards
It-
are
Oh, they are halfling.
yeah.
Dwarvish
He's
then.
just kind of eyeing you suspiciously.
I do know Dwarven.
1/16th Dwarven on your mother's side, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We're seeing Ophelia.
Yeah, we're seeing
Ophelia.
Ophelia Rickton, yeah.
Okay. Why?
Yeah, 'cause she knows a lot.
Okay. Jacob straightens back up. We are on a official business to see Ophelia Rickton about some knowledge she has pertaining to a job that we are currently performing.
I see. Roll persuasion, or just yeah, persuasion, because you're not technically lying. But you are. Roll persuasion,
Yeah.
because this has not been prearranged.
Yeah, he's not lying. He's just skirting the truth.
Yeah, fair.
That 20.
I
Oh my
I
god.
don't know why you couldn't use all that their fancy magic. I'm sure you have, but all right. Go on through and head directly there. Don't bother anyone else.
Duly noted. Thank you kindly.
I stop at a street stall.
It's closed once
Oh.
you leave the market.
Jacob has no idea where we're really going, so
Are there no street stalls open? I thought you said that the business was almost entirely street stalls.
Like
Well,
they're
the
in a
business
certain
district.
area though.
We're
Oh,
going to the
They're
we're
in the
going to like
market, the central market area.
yeah, we're going to
so
like
during the quarantine, they're having all of the business done in the same place.
Yes.
I thought it
It
was
it
more like
makes
they have a
sense
marketing
concerning
area.
medical knowledge of this world.
Yeah. And they're just limiting how many people can go out at a time too. So,
Hmm.
anyways,
out here.
yeah, you all head down the roads, which are vaguely familiar for only visiting Ophelia once. But eventually, you come to her place of dwelling. And when you knock on the door, it's quiet.
Oh, come
Before you
on. I
can,
know you can't get sick.
I'm guessing you knock again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you knock again, and then you hear this skittish scrambling as you hear something knock over from fall over from the other side and shatter.
Oh.
And
Hmm.
you hear footsteps quickly approaching the door. Before it opens, you hear Ophelia ask in a rather panicked voice, "Who's there?"
It's Marilyn and her and my compatriots. We have a question.
It's me, Ross Tanner.
It's Marilyn and her compatriots. Yes.
She'll kind of
It's
look
uh,
through.
it's Ross and the boys.
She's quiet for a moment,
Well,
and
she knows Marilyn. That's right. That's the whole point. We're here, right?
yeah, she knows you. She knows all of you technically. Why are you here?
We have a question. We think you might have the answer to some questions that we have about a group of individuals that might want to cause the apocalypse.
What?
Do you know anything? Can we speak inside?
Uh,
The guards
uh,
aren't too friendly here.
yeah, the guards have been eyeing you carefully, but they got word that apparently you're allowed.
Um,
Uh, yeah, give me a minute. And you can hear her actively struggling to unlock the door.
I'm gonna use divine sense real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that do again? What are you detecting?
I'll put it in there.
I mean, yeah, you know it's an undead behind the door.
Okay, just making sure.
She's not
Any more?
no, behind the door.
Yeah, are there any more?
No.
Okay.
And she's not evil, so you don't get a noxious over. But she's not powerfully good either. So
Hmm. Making sure.
and yeah, but eventually she unlocks the door, and you all are allowed to come in. But when she opens it, you notice you've seen her before, disguised or not,
Mhm.
and she's currently disguised, of course.
Mhm.
But something about her feels off from last time. She looks the same, but there's just something not quite right.
Can I
Uh,
tell what it is?
Uh, roll insight as you eye her down, noticing various things.
9.
You don't notice. You don't know. But there are bags under her eyes. I will say you can see the clear bags under her eyes and her shaky behavior. Anyone can roll an insight check to see if you can figure out what's
Is
wrong with
this a
her.
different day than the one that I rolled the 5 and the 13 on for Portent?
Uh, no, I think this is the same one.
Same one? Alright.
So, yeah.
I'm not sure Jacob knows her well enough.
I figured false. But yeah, anyways, you all are let in.
Awesome.
Lovely place you have here.
Thank you, thank you. Who are you? And she eyes you rather suspiciously, taking a step back.
That's
No, I am.
Jacob Langley.
Yeah. Jacob Langley.
Full legal name.
I see. Okay.
He's
Pretty good.
sort of a big deal.
I try to seem inconspicuous.
Okay. Anyways, what did you need?
uh, we wanted to ask you a few questions. Are you alright? That's not one
I
of the questions, but it's
not
general curiosity.
define or not really. No.
There's
I'm a
nowhere.
bit on edge,
Okay, I was
quite
gonna say
frankly.
there's nowhere you're sick.
No. Something was stolen. Is all. I'd like to get that back.
Stolen?
The phylactery.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You let someone steal your soul?
I I didn't let it happen. I didn't hold on to it because
Cue 90s love music in your
no,
eye.
okay, no, I didn't hold on to it because in case I'm found out, it looks suspicious. So I gave it to one of my friends, who's rather inconspicuous, and it got stolen from him. And this is troubling because, um, remember the incident, with Corinth?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
So with some further investigations,
Wait, would he have not heard anything about an artificer getting arrested, like a major artificer?
oh no,
I mean,
you
maybe
probably heard about that.
like a little something, like, hey,
Yeah.
reading the newspaper, hey,
Like one of
Corinth
the
Balric
head
was
members of the
arrested.
Artificer Guild was arrested.
The
Yeah.
what of the artificer guild?
One of like the head members,
Oh, okay. Like he was a part of the
Yeah.
board.
pretty much.
Bored of it.
He had
I
some
heard he
authority
was
in the guild.
arrested.
Yeah. So there was further investigations into his workplace and home. I'm nervous because two things have happened. One, we've learned that Lance was sent to back to Voltamano because he managed to get help. He managed to convince them to let him, rest at his home and heal there.
Wait,
And
Lance
Corinth
is in
got out.
the bad Richten?
Yes, Lance Richten. And Corinth got out, apparently.
Of course he
And
did.
in his uh, notes, he was apparently studying how to harness phylacteries as a source of power for something.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So you can understand why I'm a bit on edge, as my life is now on the line.
yeah.
Oh no, in the hands of an insane man.
About all of that, have you heard of the Horseman?
Yes, a friend I work with actually is a professor of anthropology
Oh, well,
who
that's great.
studies cult
We have
apocalyptic cults.
one in a box, and Stu pulls out the lead, or he asks he asks Jacob to pull out the lead box that contains the scales.
Oh yeah, you're holding a lead box with the scales.
Wait, I have a. Oh, all right.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you have a lead box because Stu bought a lead box to put the
Yeah.
scales in because famine came back through the
Yep.
scales.
Hmm.
So I thought maybe putting it in a lead box would help.
Her eyes widen as you say that, and the box is pulled out.
Give it a little rattle.
What?
Yeah,
Famine
he
demon.
just woke up. He was a little groggy. Jacob stabbed him with like a blade filled with divine power or whatever, and that
Yeah.
seemed to work. Um,
Um. Okay.
the scales are in there, and there was a a drider. I think that's what they're called. Uh,
Spider
What?
lady. Yeah.
yeah,
Spider
Spider
Lady?
Lady.
Blech.
She was a servant of what is it, Rania?
Yeah.
Arania. Yeah, Arania.
What?
And Arania's
Hold on,
trying
hold on, hold
what
on. What the fuck happened?
a lot.
Hey,
Okay,
here,
what do you need me to
here's the
do?
lowdown.
We just need information on the horseman because we think Dalrek is working with Towaz, the one who watches and sees.
No, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
Uh,
Um,
he's working with Towaz to bring back the horsemen of the apocalypse, one of which we've captured.
Yes.
And we have no idea what to do with.
Yeah,
that
we don't know what
as
to do
far
with
as
it.
we know, they've never appeared before.
What?
Never.
Fun.
As far as all of our research has gone, um, she kind of just gulps nervously. Okay, so, um, this seems like a bad situation all around. Okay, think, Ophelia, think. And she's kind of like pacing. You can tell she's not her normal self
Oh, we
at
may
all.
have met War as well.
You what?
There was like an old man. He had two different colored eyes. He talked to us. He was like, "Yeah, I'm a veteran, and I was appreciating
That
this ruined guard tower." And we're like, "Okay, cool, old man." And then a red horse appeared, and he rode off into the sunset. And then we didn't see him again.
oh,
We didn't know it was him at the time until he ran away on the red horse.
that would explain. Oh boy, that
Explain
explains so much.
explains what? Are we going to war?
Yeah, there's been rumors of the humans, the human country,
Hey.
to be named. Uh,
TBN.
yeah, this currently
Human
is
country.
TBN.
Insert name here.
No,
Yes,
no,
I'm.
wait. You could name it Tibian.
Sure, it's Tibian. I I'm throwing this role away after this campaign, so yeah, sure, it's Tibian.
Country of Tibian.
Tibian's apparently preparing. There's rumors that they're preparing to invade. They want Dracia back.
What
Oh.
is that? What or who is that?
Okay, you, Stu, especially would know. The country you're currently in is Dracia. It is a halfling country
Oh,
that
okay. The
broke
name of the
away from
country's
Tibian.
Tracia. Okay.
Yes, and it broke away from Tibian.
Okay. Got it.
Essentially, the humans are trying to reclaim lost territory. Think Russia right now.
Oh, yeah. Topical.
Topical.
Oh boy.
Um,
Anyways,
Too soon.
Oh.
Too
Watch us
soon.
all
It's
get
still
assassinated.
happening.
yeah.
Watch us all
Anyways,
get assassinated by like the Russian Secret Service.
anyways,
They've
yeah.
got no power here. I'd like to see him try.
Anyways, yeah. Moving on.
Pull out my bolt action rifle.
And that and them coming around explains this plague.
What is plague anyway?
Yeah.
Probably anywhere but here at this point.
Is Plague depicted as a guy in like a plague doctor mask?
That's how most people have started to adopt his appearance. Yeah.
We may have met him too.
Jesus fucking Christ! What, are you going to tell me you met Death next?
Hell
Rightfully
no.
so.
Actually, to be honest, kind of thought it was you.
Actually, I have died. I have died, so if you want to count that as meeting death,
I
Wait, what?
meant the horseman.
yeah.
When did you die, Ross?
I remember Dalric killed me, Corinth.
Oh yeah, I remember.
He put a lightning bolt through my chest.
Oh yeah, I was there.
Yeah. The lightning
Okay,
bolt went through
so
you too, I think.
Yeah,
it did, and you also passed out. Anyways, okay, so this is bad. What do you want me
Mhm.
to do?
Information.
We just wanted information, and to see if you knew anything.
Like, what do you mean by how is this bad? Other than, oh yes, it's gonna cause the apocalypse.
So how could the phylactery connect to all of this? Would it be able to revive death?
I don't know.
Okay.
According to the notes, there's theories about using a phylactery to act as a generator of sorts, converting souls into a usable energy source.
Hmm.
Sort of like how coals are fuels for a fire.
Right.
Doesn't seem very ethical. Well, then again, it is a
I
phylactery, and that's not very ethical to begin with.
Oh, I slap him in the chest.
okay.
So it's not
I'm
a slap on the back. So you just fully slap him
No,
on the front in the chest.
that's not even what I was thinking. You know how like whenever someone's about to get into a fight, you like put your hand out to stop them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I'm
Oh
like,
no, Jacob doesn't like seem hostile. He just like says that.
yeah, I know he just says that, but like still,
no, okay.
still like, dude, she's right there.
She's too preoccupied with other stuff, clearly, as she
Clearly.
suddenly says, "Oh no." Question: have you ever heard of portals to the far realm?
Yes,
Yeah, I
actually.
think we've seen one of those actually. There was a beholder.
Okay, I'm assuming it was deactivated, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
he was trying to activate it.
In theory, a phylactery could, if
Don't.
they go through with this, I think it could potentially have enough power to reactivate one of those portals if it's rebuilt.
But he's got to go through the beholder, right? The beholder's not going to stop him.
You also remember that there are multiple because the beholder told you all.
Yeah.
Also, the Beholder is a germaphobe, so
Yeah.
you know.
Crazy enough. Well, that's great.
Oh no.
Uh, oh,
Can you
by
hear
the
that?
way, the beholder wanted to meet an archmage, and I think you probably count.
Yes, I would count. I'm not comfortable to travel right now, as you can understand.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
I'll let him know I tried.
okay, let me think. If you want to know more about the horsemen or the four eldritch gods, since they seem to be evolved, I guess we're still trying to figure out what exactly Arania is.
She's a spider.
Also,
Far as
wait,
we know,
you
she's
met okay, so you
as
met a
far as
member of Arania. What did
go on.
Are there
They
any other connections to Arania that we need to know about?
I mean, they told
She seems
she told me that I either need to die or meet Arania to get rid of this book.
I'm
she
sorry,
seems to be she
you
seems
have
to
a
have the same goal as she seems to want to stop the horsemen.
I mean, doesn't everyone
okay.
think that means
You
the
have wait,
end of the
hold
world?
on. What? You have her book.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
it was in
How the fuck?
Papa Ravioli Cannoli's
Someone
dumpster.
somehow stole Orania's book.
Oh no.
You know Papa Ravioli's cannolis in the Capitol.
Yes, okay, that's not important right now.
It was in that dumpster. I was just trying
Okay,
to
so
get some cannolis.
you have this book,
Yeah,
and you've met one of her servants.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's been injecting magic knowledge in my head.
I suppose that's making you.
Wizardly.
Yeah, okay.
It doesn't feel good. It's honestly kind of painful.
Okay, I can imagine. Okay. Oh, huh.
What about uh what about you, fuck.
Okay,
You
before we
miss
go on,
Ophelia?
are there any other involvements with mysterious deities that may or may not exist that we need to know about?
I mean,
That's
uh, we knew a guy that was a follower of the puppet master or whatever, but he died.
oh my god.
He got killed by a bunch of sturges in a swamp. So.
She kind of just like pauses for a minute as you say that, and
Yeah,
she just
Sturge is
kind of
old news.
laughs.
It was
The
his fault.
third.
He
yeah,
starts yelling
yeah,
at
the
all of a sudden.
servant of the puppet master got killed by sturges, so I don't think we need to really worry about that one.
Horrifying
Okay,
mosquitoes.
my my friend Darren Hornsber, he studies apocalyptic cults, so he's looked into all four. Do you know about the fourth?
The fourth?
There's four.
Death, plague,
No, not the
mur-
horsemen, eldritch
oh,
gods.
No, we only know about the three.
Okay,
My history book only lists three. There's a fourth one mentioned, but there's no name.
okay, she's going to grab a piece of paper and scribble something down on it. Here's
The fourth one is
prof-
Peter.
here's Professor Darren Hornsber's address. He is my friend. Knows a lot more about this than I do.
Hey Jacob, is that the name of the guy who wanted the corpse?
You know what? Fuck it.
Is it?
Sure.
Oh, we
You know
have
what?
a
We'll
corpse.
have it come full circle.
Oh, that's neat.
we grab a corpse?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys got a corpse.
we've got a
Did
mummified
you take
corpse.
it with you?
I
No,
don't have it with me.
I slipped a note in his. I slipped a note at this address actually.
Yeah, you were. Oh, okay.
I slipped a note under his door saying we had a corpse for him.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that request. Okay, cool. Yeah, talk to him about this stuff. He knows more than me, surprisingly.
We have a corpse. Come here to pick it up.
I mean he
No
he was the
signature.
he was the one who ordered it.
Okay. Anything else I can do for you?
Um, unless you know any specifics about the horseman that we would need to know. Not really.
I feel like you would probably know this. Considering the somebody else has your phylactery. Is there a way that you can say deactivate it from here?
I believe it's just a container.
It's my phylactery is just literally, as you can probably guess, my affinity for butterflies. It's literally just a butterfly locket.
Ah,
Oh, that's pretty.
I actually have a copy of it, of the same locket, right here, and she can pull one out, and it's just a silver butterfly locket.
hmm.
Okay, I have a question out of game.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to remember how this works. If a lich dies, do they reappear near their phylactery?
Yes,
Yes.
but it takes days,
Yeah.
and they're vulnerable
Does.
in that state.
Well, that sounds like a her problem.
Please do not fight the lich.
Is it a you? Is it a her problem when it's also pertains to
Well, I mean, hey, she'd get to her phylactery.
I guess she's still powerful enough to fuck you guys up.
Please do not fight the lich. We already went through this. I tried. No, I didn't. But they talked me out of it.
I guess let's fight a level 20 plus wizard.
Anyways, back in game. Is that all?
Um, yeah, I think so.
What's his name? Damn it.
Is it? How? Well, I guess it. And the rest of the Rickman
Safe to
family, are they
assume she
doing
doesn't
okay?
know
Oh
where
yeah. One more thing. What do we do with the scales that keep
Okay, so you
resummoning?
have famine.
Yeah, that keep
Um,
Kindle the
resummoning
box again.
famine.
I have my doubts that the box is actually doing anything, quite frankly.
It's made of lead though.
Do you think something that's powerful enough to result in the end of the apocalypse cares about lead?
I was
Lead
able to
can't
keep it trapped
starve.
inside a coffin for several minutes.
Yeah, that is true. He just sat on top of a stone coffin and he couldn't get out. So,
well, to be fair, he wasn't really at full power as far as we
and
know.
he's not going to be able to gain any power if he can't touch his scales.
Look, I'm willing to bet he's just biding his time.
Yeah, before we curb stomp him again.
Look, we need to figure out what to do with this because I'm not too interested in having to fight him in the middle of the night
I
every so often.
I mean, we already killed him twice and it was considerably easier the second time around. And he caught us by surprise then. We,
Just
I feel like Cthulhu is updating the stat block as we speak.
watch your back. I seriously keep it if you wish, but watch your back. Be careful. That's all I'm going to say.
Is there any way we could get something that's like anti-magic to
I
stop
mean,
it?
lead has minor anti-magic properties. We probably could get some sort of anti-magic box. Do you have anything like that?
I don't know.
You don't
Not.
know?
I do not. No.
How do
I
you
do
not
not,
know?
comma, no.
Importance of commas and spelling. See, this is why some people pronounce the K, although they are pronouncing it wrong.
Wait, people say I don't know. What?
I don't know.
I mean, the reason no is spelled with a K is probably because it was pronounced at some point. Same with night.
Terrifying thought.
Well, you only say that's terrifying because we don't say it like that anymore.
Yeah.
Knife. All
Imagine
right.
them pronouncing the G.
I'm not gonna say that because I think it would sound too close to a racial slur.
Knife? What?
What night? If you pronounced the G?
Nice.
No, I meant like other words that have that same like.
GH used to probably, I think, used to have different sound to be represented by a different letter.
No, that's not what I meant.
So it probably wouldn't be a racial slur, but it'd be not night as we know it.
Yeah. Whatever.
So, I guess we have a few things we need to do. Let's go get paid first for the corpse job. Then we might be able to buy an anti-magic box.
It's a good idea.
By the way, Jacob, you want to invest in our business?
What?
The place that you stayed at, our business? You want to invest in it? Become a major shareholder?
I
Strategy
have
scoop.
I have 25 gold pieces to my name.
What? I mean, when you get paid. I mean.
I think I'll wait and see.
All right.
Uh, Ross.
That's what you know his name as.
Yeah.
No one has told you that his name is actually Stu.
Yep.
I'm waiting for one of you guys to slip up once.
It's gonna happen.
I've slipped up so many times, dude. I just thought it was canon that we all agreed that I've been saying,
Ross, yeah.
yeah.
Anyways,
It's when I slip up is when he's gonna be like, what?
Oh, okay.
yeah. Anyways, what you guys doing?
Well, we're leaving because we don't want to hold up the lich that's obviously in a hurry.
Or
Yeah.
confirmed, rather.
Yeah. You should probably get on finding your phylactery. Do you know how to scry? Can you scry on it? That
Oh,
would that work?
I thought we covered you can't scry on objects.
It is a soul. But
I
like.
can. I. I feel like that's some awkward content.
Wait, if Dalrek has it and she knows Dalrek,
Yeah.
He just broke
I
his.
mean.
I mean, by
Let's be honest. Dalek probably made an amulet of proof against detection.
oh, probably. Anyways,
no, that's not guaranteed.
I mean, yeah,
okay,
it's
so
worth a shot.
farewell, ta-ta. I'll give you any information I can on whenever that is.
Alright.
Yeah.
Also, you have a connection to the Spider Queen, and you're not working with her more directly.
Hell no. I'm
He's
deathly
afraid of
afraid of
spiders,
spiders.
unfortunately.
I've got a huge case of arachnophobia. You know how
Uh,
stressful combat is when every spell you cast is a spider?
if that's true, that's a shame right there then. according to legend, if you can tune to her book, it's pretty good as a focus.
Yeah, I wish I could get rid of it. I wish.
Yes, yes, I see, I see.
Man, you
Anyways,
can
I
do
think you
that
all
right
should get
now.
going, probably.
Or what? Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Get, don't you have shit to do, stuff to
Yeah,
do?
yeah.
But yes,
We'll be on our way.
Hata and Marilyn,
Yes.
the Ophelia, the not, I keep on fucking the Richtons are doing fine. Don't worry.
Okay. Awesome.
Glad to hear it. Risked my life to save them.
Right.
Died actually saving them. Died during the process.
Ooh.
Right.
So glad to know they're doing okay. Especially the little girl.
Yep.
A
Okay.
harsh thing for a child to go through. Very traumatic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really sounds
Anyway,
like it.
Yeah, we'll be on our way now.
yeah, probably a good idea. Bye.
Bye. Uh, she's not that bad for a lich, honestly.
I have a feeling that
Pretty reasonable.
we've left,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I have a feeling that she knows a little bit more than she's letting on.
I mean, honestly, probably. But we did get a lot of useful information there.
I mean, people like that tend to keep cards close to their chest, so it's kind of, you know.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry you got dragged into like this huge conspiracy and everything.
I've been kind of wanting to go on an adventure, so I mean, I don't really mind.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Okay.
to kill you now. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, 'cause you want to follow in like your parents' footsteps or whatever.
Yeah, basically, I suppose.
Jacob's told us that his parents are
Yeah.
were
Yeah,
adventurers. Yeah.
That's like the first thing you learned
Yeah.
yeah.
about him.
I mean, like not per se, but to put it very simply, yeah.
All right. Cool. Um. Yeah, we should head back and get the corpse, I guess. Do do any of us have any way of transporting this thing that isn't like sketchy as hell?
Um, we could disguise it. Let's see.
We are we are not weakened at burning things. All right.
Oh yes,
No,
we
no, 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 no,
Rule
no, no,
number
no, no,
one.
no, 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 no. Listen, listen,
or
listen.
we can get,
Oh
or
shit! I gotta check on Moto and the goat.
Oh, I mean,
or
you were paying the stable, right?
or we can
Yeah.
get Aaron to come to us.
They're doing fine.
Okay. We could disguise like we had a wagon at some point, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Still
guys
have
have a
them.
wagon still.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
covered
Okay,
with
yeah.
wagon.
We could just disguise it as like a delivery for Strident Security. Like, hey, this is like
Well,
some
I mean, it
security.
is. We could just buy a crate, actually.
Yeah, it could be just a Strident
Fragile, do not
Security.
open. This way up.
This way up. They ignore it, and it's just the butt. They open it up, there's a butt there.
Oh my god. Yeah, we could just disguise it as a business delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do
Yeah.
that. So we'll go and try and find a crate to buy.
Uh, yeah. You don't even have to buy it. Guy just like yeah. You can take the crate. I'm out of stuff to sell, in it anyways.
Oh, really? Thanks. Sweet.
So you got a free crate.
Yep, got a crate. Put the body in the crate. Hop on in the wagon.
I will say, you hear a bell and someone calls out. Why is there a shank?
What? What are you talking about?
Someone calls out. 5 minutes.
Let's hope this is correct.
Dinner, come and get.
No, just 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
Less than 5 minutes.
It probably the quarantine starting back up.
Time is it?
Uh, 12:40. Not 12:45. 12:55.
We get to walk around for an hour.
Oh,
So I guess we go back after getting a crate.
Why is there a Shankwell?
What? Don't worry about it. Wait, guys, hear me out. If we kill the bell guy and take his pants.
of course.
Wouldn't they just hire another bell guy?
No, we can say that we're the bell guy. I can sit on someone's shoulders and.
I'm assuming this is all out of character. To be honest.
Yeah.
Anyways,
No, it's
yeah,
it's in character. Stu was just making a joke.
yeah, okay. Anyway, yeah. So you get a crate. Uh, do you try to book it, or?
How are we gonna make it there in
Take the
5
crate and
minutes?
sprint through the streets.
We just like whip the
Not
horse.
suspicious.
We had a business meeting with someone, and we just happened to lose track of time.
We have 2 business meetings right in a row. One went a little bit over long, and the other needs a fairly urgent delivery of this, low shelf life product.
I mean, you could
It's,
try
it,
saying that
Yeah,
and
let's
persuading them.
let's
they're
just
gonna
like
want to
let's
check
book
the
it.
crate.
Yeah, let's pop him in the crate and just book it with the wagon.
What if we had decoy crates?
Decoy. We don't have time to
We
set
don't
that
have
up.
the time for that.
We just book
Okay.
it with the crate in the
You
back of the
do?
wagon. Yep.
Let's just put some covers
Okay.
on it, something.
Fucking roll animal handling. Sure.
All right.
He's got-
Who's driving the wagon?
Sure as heck
I'm
not
assuming
me.
Marilyn, since it would be her horse.
Okay. I'll give myself guidance.
Makes sense.
You make it
Nice.
just in the nick of time.
Nick,
As
what are you doing here? Shank.
oh, sorry, got lost.
Shank.
Yeah.
Poor Nick.
Uh, yeah.
Why?
You go there, and when you're knocking on his door, or probably rather banging, because it's more urgent of a matter. You hear, one moment, and then the door opens, and you see a tan halfling open it.
Fine Smiths.
Holding a pipe, wearing a nice pair of spectacles. What's all this about?
This is out of character. Are you a lich too?
Delivery.
Delivery. Hey, what's this?
From Stride Security. I left a note We figured we would just
Oh,
take it here instead of having you
yes.
go out there.
Thank you very much.
It's in a crate.
If you could just take that inside for me, please.
Yeah. Jacob picks it up.
It wasn't a large crate, so we just like folded up the body inside.
That's what I was imagining. Yeah.
You know,
It's just
budget
kind of like
wise.
kneeling. It's in the fetal position. Actually, is more likely.
We cracked a few ribs just to pack it in there.
Oh,
You didn't do that. It's in the fetal position.
Okay.
Sorry,
um,
the boss had made us do budget cuts. You know what I mean? Tough years, tough times.
Yeah, these trying times.
Yes. I hope you've all been keeping well and safe, and hopefully my job didn't cause you too much trouble.
We entered the
Nope,
city
not
through
at
the
all.
sewer.
That's what we're also here about.
The sewer. That's not surprising. Yes. And
I thought it was weird that the grate was just left open, and then things just started exploding down there, and then I wasn't surprised anymore.
Because,
oh right, they had the artificers put some measures in because workers kept on going missing.
Yeah, there was gelatinous cubes.
Oh, that's rather unfortunate.
Yeah,
Wait, so
gelatinous
workers
cubes
went
and
missing, so they put dangerous things down there.
Anyone who they sent down there kind of just went missing.
Okay.
So they stopped sending people down there
Yeah,
and sent machines to clear out whatever might be causing that.
It was the
in a different
machines.
way possible. Because, that won't get dangerous at all.
How do the
It's
machines
fine.
clear things out by exploding on them?
Okay,
Keep
I'll
them
be honest.
safe?
What happened was I chose Bronze Scouts as an enemy, forgot they had an electric lightning attack, then saw that I was like, that works.
Okay.
Makes
Well,
sense for trying a quick clear of things.
yeah.
So we actually have some questions for you.
What about
The apocalypse.
the apocalypse? I mean, I study apocalyptic cults,
pull
so I
out the
don't think there's
box.
what?
Hey, we have some
Pull out the
questions
box.
about
I don't think there's an apocalypse coming in time soon.
Pull out the box.
Lead box, shake it. It rattles.
That's
Yes,
What about
that
that?
is a box.
That's famine.
Wait, hold on. Open the box. Here's the key. Hold on.
Hammond
This
jumps
feels
out
like
as
like
you
it's a
open
bad
it.
He's
idea.
just like
Yeah.
fumbling with like a key ring for a second.
Which one is it?
You're gonna open that up and Fam's gonna jump out of it like a Jack in the Box.
We meet
Jumps out
again,
of the box.
suckers! And then we just start curb stomping him on the ground.
Fam jumps out of the box like the puppet from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Bro,
Anyways,
famine is Skeletor. Yeah.
yes, Famine is this campaign's Skeletor. Sure. Do you open the box though?
Yeah, I use the key to show him it real quick. I don't leave it open though.
Yeah. There is a soft glow to it. As you open it, though nothing happens. Scales, huh? That's quite interesting. Yeah, I lost the voice. That's quite interesting.
Magic scales.
I see. So what you're telling me is that these are apparently supposedly famine scales.
Does this guy have
yes.
a picture?
No,
Okay. I was
Yes.
I forgot.
that-
I forgot to make a token for him. I apologize.
okay.
that is what they are.
I see. I see. Well, if that's true, that's concerning. Or I feel like there's a story you all need to tell me.
Yeah.
All right, well, sit down. I'll get us some refreshments while you regale me.
Yeah, I tell him basically the
Yeah.
story.
Get out tea.
Yeah, you guys have like tea and snacks.
Nice.
And he kind of just like you see him take a sip of tea before just putting it down on the saucer or whatever, placing it on the table and being like, "My God."
That was some good tea.
Exactly.
He did not listen to anything we said.
No, yeah, just like, "My God, that was some spectacular tea." Now, what was this about?
My
Famine?
God, that tea was absolutely bussin'.
His butler's in the corner. Like, yes.
Yes.
No, he doesn't have a butler. He made it himself.
Oh, he goes to the corner. Yes.
No, he was listening, of course, and he's just like, "Well, this is troublesome."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our hourly wages. No, I'm just kidding.
How much did I say I was going to? First of all, I owe you some money, so let's take care of that before we get into the dirty work and discussion. Now, I believe I said I was going to pay you all 5,000 in total.
Yeah.
Considering you apparently fought famine.
Yeah.
And got lucky with a crit.
He he pulls out a coffer, looks through it for a moment before pulling out some items and handing them to you. 5,000 gold and then another 3,000 in gems.
What?
Never got a chance to sell them.
Excuse me, how much?
I'm sorry. What?
Believe it or not, occultic anthropology actually pays fairly well.
What do you
So
know?
that was basically 8,000 gold, right?
8,000 gold, yes.
Okay, so we each get 2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that automatically converted, or do we still have
You'll
to
have
sell those gems?
you'll have to sell the gems eventually. So
Can
right now
we
it's just 5,000 per.
can we just assume that we're gonna do that and convert it automatically, or?
Sure.
All right.
Probably. Well, I was gonna say we probably should wait till we find some other city that won't restrict us from going anywhere.
Mhm.
So there's that. I think that should be more than enough.
Yeah.
Much appreciated. Yeah. Yeah.
So, you're telling me that there's an apocalypse on the horizon, and that all of the cults apparently were right. Or at least held some fragment of the truth.
Yeah. I mean, we did meet famine, war. I think we spoke or met plague at some point, and then Ross, um, met death. It's canon, guys. It's already canon. We know the deal.
He died. Yeah, he died, but he did not meet the horseman.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's. And there's a cult, apparently, you said, working for one of the four?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yep.
I see. and you have a connection to Urania, and you aren't using it to its fullest extent.
Oh, hell no.
You're a fool.
This man here has what we call arachnophobia.
I understand that, but
I thought we didn't tell him that part,
you
but
do understand the problem we're dealing with here, right?
I,
I think that's a bit greater than some arachnophobia.
yeah, okay.
I apologize if I'm coming off as harsh, but this seems all rather drastic, don't you think? So, what would you all like to know? What can I tell you?
Um, I mean, what do you know about the horseman?
There are 4 cults, of course, one for each of them. You seem to know vaguely about, at least. Well, you've already met Famine's cult, it seems. As they were all undead. Anyways. Uh, which one do you want to know about first, I should ask?
Well,
Hmm.
Well, let's start with famine because we have him. Or should we learn about someone that actually we need to worry about?
I mean, we do have to worry about him because
The box is unstable.
You know what? Yeah, let's. What do you know about famine?
Famine. I will admit, the reason you were sent there is because I was just starting my research on the faministic cult. So, my knowledge is limited. But apparently amongst those who worship bounty, there was a small sect that, as you saw, focused more on hunger. And my theories have been that they would select a leader and have them perform a ritual to bind themselves to the scales, thus making themselves famine. And it seems that is what's happened.
okay.
And I would expect you all to feel some sort of extreme hunger while around the scales, but it seems like you don't. I wonder if that's because you've been keeping it contained.
yeah, the lead
Well,
box.
well, we do have the. Well, it's a horn, right? It's the horn of
Yeah,
bounty.
the horn of bounty.
Yes, that would also help you.
It's a bag.
Yeah, bag. Sorry.
Bag.
I suppose that would also help you stave off hunger even if it was brought about.
Does it have a picture of a horn on it?
Sure, why
No,
not? It has
no,
a
it doesn't.
cornucopia
That's
on
just
it.
me being a fuck up.
What?
Hmm. I will have to do more research on famine, quite frankly.
All right.
Okay.
I guess next, what do you know about plague? Then?
Plague, yes. Well, he has his own cult, the Knights of Plague. And they're a very interesting group because they disappeared without a trace, for the most part, though. I have found some of their artifacts, and he'll turn around for a moment and pull out from a case. It just looks like a cane with a raven's head on the end. Then he twists it and pulls it, and it's a sword.
Oh,
They, from what I could gather, they like to portray themselves as witch doctors, not witch doctors, plague doctors, and they would attempt to help the sick, but what they would, in reality, what they would do was convert them into. What is that token?
Oh, it's the guy we're talking to.
He
I
has
bet.
brown hair. Thank you very much.
oh, well.
Anyways,
Okay, it's the closest I could get.
yeah.
Yeah, how
Anyways,
rude person.
so
Better
he.
than the token you have.
Oh, shut up. Anyways, and they would turn them into. Basically, they would zombies of pestilence or plague, however you'd wish to name him, infected with some sort of living miasma and controlled. And I have suspicion to believe that the further the disease caused by plague spreads, the more powerful he becomes, which is quite concerning now.
It's not good.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think that's good.
Any specific questions about plague?
Um, yeah, is he strong? Stronger than famine?
Did you tell him about going into the sanatorium?
I'll tell him about that. Yeah, right
Yeah.
now.
Oh, I would assume so then. Supposedly that was, if that's where this started, and if that is if plague is the source of plague, that is where you saw him after all. I'd assume he's gotten quite powerful.
Mm. So like, the more they spread their thing, the stronger they
At
get.
least that's where it gets that's where it gets a bit confusing.
How so?
Supposedly war already is powerful just by virtue of being a great warrior.
Mm.
So,
Apparently he doesn't even need to touch a foe to cut them down with a sword.
Well, that's concerning.
Hmm. That is concerning.
You know what? Now that you mention it, that is a bit concerning.
Yeah, yes.
Yes, quite.
Um, anything on? I know this is a long shot, but
Death?
I mean, anything on how to beat them, really? Or any information on death too? That would be great.
What do we need to know about death?
I
I
don't
think that's
know.
a little bit self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Death has been around forever. He is no doubt the strongest of the horsemen. I know that for a fact. Or they, as unlike the other cults, the identity of who they claim to be Death is rather unknown. For all we know, they could be a woman.
Mm.
which is an interesting concept.
Exactly
But
matter if they're man
yes,
or
yes.
woman anyway. It's still death.
Point is,
Ophelia,
death.
I knew it.
They can. Well, I'd imagine they can kill you in just a word.
Mm.
Because death is supposedly also the head reaper of the god of death. And they must do their jobs efficiently. The cult that worshipped that could be considered responsible for creating the horseman or worshipping him. They're in the north. As for how to beat them, I I don't know. You can kill them, obviously, but they just retreat into their items.
If we
If you attune
destroy
to
that.
them, I suppose if you tried tuning to them, you could expel their souls. Though, who knows what fate that would lead to.
Yeah, let's not do that one.
If there's any other way to cleanse these things, I wouldn't know.
Or destroy them at least.
I doubt you can destroy them, quite frankly.
yeah, is there some kind of volcano or something we can just like chuck this into?
What do you think this is, a magic ring?
Yeah, it was a long shot. I mean, why would that make sense?
I think that leads us to the discussion of the four.
The four? Can the four destroy these?
If there's any way to take care of them, one of them either knows or has the tools.
Oh, so much for that.
My guess would at least be. So, according to the cults and their scriptures, three gods, as you put them, Toas, as we call him, the puppeteer,
Mm.
and then the last one. He's both benevolent and malevolent. For short, we just call him Benamal.
Venomel?
Benamal,
Benamal.
yes. Any traces of their names we either can't pronounce or find. So we just have these titles.
And then there's Arania, who has a name.
Arania came after. After
Right.
the world was created in its early days, according to their scriptures, two things happened. The first notable event is that Benamal expelled himself and or itself and its brothers or siblings, however you'd want to put it. We don't even know what the fuck they are. Supposedly in an act of kindness, they were expelled from the material plane into, I can only assume, the far realms.
Mm.
But also in an act of malevolence, supposedly he's the one who created the artifacts that resulted in the horseman.
Ah.
Then on the
Okay.
material plane, there was someone in the Underdark who grew a hunger for power and knowledge. And she learned and learned and learned until she became a great wizard. then the details get muddled, as supposedly it was an onset of questionable parental relations from her father, or some say it was black magic, though Irania will never reveal. She became a Drider.
Hmm.
And over the years, one way or another, she accumulated power and presence. And knowledge. Apparently, she even went to the Far Realms at one point and interacted and found the three.
Mhm. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm.
Supposedly, she may have even studied under the watchful eye of Toaz before turning against him. Though, at that point, it's speculation. Though I suppose you could ask her yourself, couldn't you?
Hmm. And why do you think it's a good idea to draw more power from her?
Because, as far as she's concerned, she will take any warrior she can get to help her in her cause, it seems, to stop them from taking over, though likely only so she can.
Yeah, but
But
uh, what if all this ends? Right? What if when it ends, I'm still stuck with all the stuff I've drawn out? I'll tell you what, I've learned one thing. Debt accumulates.
and if you helped her, wouldn't she be in your debt?
I
Just a thought.
I don't know about that one.
Quite frankly, from all of my studies, she's the only one that was proven real until recently. And she at least seemed the least evil of them.
Yeah, the lesser evil, huh?
If there's any way to cleanse them,
She would know, huh?
she would know, or you could go into the Far Realms and ask one of them, though I doubt you'd want to.
If we,
So are we going to the Underdark? Is that what you're saying?
the problem. I mean, we can. The problem is we don't know where.
Couldn't you
There.
just cast Sending?
Oh,
I mean, I've got a stone that can do that, but
But
okay. I suppose it's better than going in person.
yes.
I know this has a slight chance of failing if it's over dimensions, but I don't think the Underdark is a different plane of existence.
No, it isn't, and she is in the Underdark.
Okay.
We know that for a fact.
Well, it was nice talking to you. Uh, Glad to see a friendly face, Good good information. Um,
Any other questions before you take care of your question?
uh, None that I could think of.
I don't have any.
Hey,
I know you may not. Look, I know you may not like it, Ross. I believe it was,
yes.
but I've learned in my business you need to work with some unlikely people if you want to get things done properly.
Right. Okay. Um, I'll keep that in mind. Any other? Oh wait. Hey Marilyn.
Yep.
Do you still have like remove curse prepared?
Yes, I do. Wait, no, I don't. Wait,
No.
maybe.
Maybe.
Nope.
Yes. No. Maybe so.
I don't have it prepared right now. No.
All right. So tomorrow I'm gonna use sending. Uh, if you prepare remove curse, just in case things get a little hazy.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Whatever you need.
Right. Glad to know you've got my back.
Well,
Um. Yeah.
right.
Yeah. We head out.
Yep, you
Yes.
head back, and well, we can unless anyone has something specific while you're trapped inside, we can skip to the next day.
Playing solitaire.
You don't have? Do you have cards?
Oh, um,
We didn't buy any.
uh, I make a set of cards. I whittle them.
Plan
We've
for
we've
when we
got
get out
business
of the
cards.
city.
Ooh wee.
Oh,
It's not the right kind of
damn.
cards.
You just
Wrong
draw the
cards.
suit on the back of them.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyways, yeah, we skip to the next day.
Yep.
All right.
Indeed.
You got that remove curse prepared?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Let's get this over with. After breakfast.
Yeah. What's it today?
Good breakfast is important.
I think,
Doing a continental breakfast.
yeah. Continental breakfast. I'll use the biscuits and whatnot to like make some cool breakfast sandwiches.
Nice.
And we're gonna go for slightly better than modest.
Okay, roll. So that's comfortable, I think.
Can I give him guidance?
Please.
Sure. It's a charisma check.
Can I
Watch
help
this
him?
be the bad one. I don't think he can help with this.
I'd like to help.
You can't.
I help.
You can't.
21.
I give moral support.
Yeah, you get a nice, comfortable meal.
25.
You get a nice, comfortable meal still.
It's not rolling the guidance for some. Hang on, let me check something. Okay, that's weird.
Because it's
Doesn't
not a
roll
skill.
guidance with. Yeah, it only does it with skill checks. That's weird.
Anyways, yeah, you all have a nice, comfortable breakfast.
It's almost like guidance only applies to skill checks. Though I suppose this is a charisma skill check, huh?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, ability check. Anyway, I'm stalling. Uh,
You are. Do it.
I use a charge of the Sending Stone uh, to talk to good old cousin Eddie. No. uh,
Cousin Eddie first.
yeah,
just
yeah,
to
you
hear
just
his
gotta,
voice.
yeah, you just gotta hear that comforting voice of cousin Eddie.
Yeah. I forgot we gave you a cousin Eddie.
How could you forget Edward Bunce?
Your
He was
small town cousin.
he was the shoulder I cried on in my darkest hour.
Yeah.
Anyways, enough stalling.
Yeah, I cast Sending on Arania, and I
And
say,
Hey, um, Your Majesty? I don't know if you're an actual queen.
how many words is that? Hey, Your Majesty. I don't know if you're an actual queen. That was 11, so
yep,
I've still got quite a few words.
so we got 14.
How would we destroy Famine's scale, or maybe just cleanse it?
Is that all you say?
Please.
I'm assuming that's where it ends.
Yeah.
As you get a response, you notice, unlike the other times when she talked to you, where it felt like somehow spiders were crawling in your brain,
Yeah, I'm using
you
the.
don't feel that because
Yeah,
you initiate it with a sending stone.
yeah, yeah. It feels good to use normal magic. That's all I can
Yeah.
say.
So finally coming to ask me questions, huh? Let's think. Unfortunately, perhaps we should do this in person.
Oh,
I
Oh.
I know, but none of you will like the answer.
what does that mean? Come
What do you
on.
mean?
She said that we should talk in person, and that none of us are gonna like the answer.
Oh,
Oh, I already don't like this.
Yeah.
Hey, Stu, you feel spiders crawling along your brain.
Mm.
I'll tell you this much. Illithid ruins are involved.
What?
Did you say illicit?
Do I know what those
You
are?
didn't hear that, only Stu did.
No. But out of character, did you say illicit?
I did.
Oh,
Do I know what those are?
Roll Arcana. You've heard of them, yeah. You don't know a ton about them, but you've heard of them.
M-
You know they aren't good.
m- mind flayers? I, wait, is it offensive to call them that?
You
I
just
don't
say
think
all of
it
this
is.
in your sending message.
Well, like she's using the brain thing, right?
Yeah.
She's using the thing that she uses just to talk to me, so that means I don't need to worry
Yeah.
about words.
Yeah. Yeah, no. As there's a sort of mind flayer lithed in my court, if you could call him that anymore. You have to
Hmm.
meet him.
I. Yes, Your Majesty. Is that what you want from me?
No need to be so cynical. We have the same goal at the end, and after you help me, I'll relieve that book from you.
What?
I don't. I, I don't even know if I want you to have it. I don't know what your deal is. You're trying to save the world, but at the same time, you're so creepy. I'm sorry, but it, it's not. I can't.
Most powerful forces are a bit unnerving.
I, he serves a god of sunlight. It's all warm and glowy. Yours, yours is like a dark shed full of cobwebs that you can't see. You just keep walking into them.
I'd like to believe I rivaled the goddess of magic. Thank you very much. Or god of magic, I forget which.
I, yeah, yeah, we'll be there. Should we use the hole? Are you gonna make like webs? Should we jump down that one hole that we
I
found? Or is there
I
another
think
entrance nearby?
I will send someone tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
It'll be okay. And
dig a hole into our bathroom.
I promise, if you
They
work
just come
with
in,
me,
just a bunch of spiders start crawling out of the toilet.
Oh,
You're just like, yeah,
out of the outhouse.
yeah. You going to take your morning leak, and then like a swarm of spiders start crawling out.
oh.
The toilet seat, a swarm of spiders come out and close the toilet seat. You go behind the outhouse.
Also, can we talk about the teleportation spell, please? I don't want to turn into spiders. Can it?
Um, don't worry about that. That's not how teleportation works with it. You'll understand soon enough. Don't worry.
I meant the one that I personally use. Can we change that, or is that just how it works?
You'll see how it works when it happens. Don't worry.
Cause it's supposed to be Misty Step. That's what I bought. I bought.
Oh, Misty Step! I
I
you're talking
bought
about.
Misty Step, and I turned into a cloud of spiders.
We'll see about
Misty
how
step to be
we'll
Misty step,
discuss
not
that.
spider step.
Okay.
Anyways, quick pause now while because I want to find a token for the Spider Queen.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting we go to her this session.
Okay.
Wait, so she's just gonna teleport us there like right now?
Tomorrow.
No, tomorrow.
The guy's gonna get sent tomorrow. I hate using Misty Step, you guys, but it's such a useful spell.
Where we paused.
Oh, I mean, we can still talk to each other in character.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're just not doing anything.
So we need to do something about. We also need to figure out what to do
Hey Langley.
about the phylactery too.
Jacob.
Yes. I'm sorry. What?
You wanna arm wrestle?
If you want to, all right. Sure.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll competing athletics.
Oh, athletics, huh?
Holy
16.
crap, Ross!
He's probably gonna beat me.
Oh,
No.
14. Look at that. Oh wait, hang
You're
on. I'm gonna use my channel divinity to give me advantage.
Oh no.
It's gonna be lower. Hang on, I gotta remember what it is. Activate. I
It's
think
that
this is
thing
it.
where you make him look stronger than you think he
Oh,
is,
this
but
is for the
then
next 10 minutes.
Oh no.
It's gonna be 24.
Oh my god. So you use magic to cheat because you start losing?
I used it beforehand.
Oh, okay. Just in case Stu was like secretly really strong.
You know, Portent Wizard. I knew it was gonna be something. I think
I mean,
Jacob knows.
I could legitimately make you fail right now if I wanted to.
You could, and I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
You know what? We're not doing anything today. I make you lose. You rolled a 3
What do you
plus
change it
7.
to?
A 3 plus 7. So, I watch you use magic to make yourself stronger. So I.
Oh no. He this is just channel divinity. So he just kind of like, like sits down and just kind of like taps the desk. Weird. I don't
Okay.
know.
He taps the desk weird. Alright, as we sit down for the arm wrestling match, you watch 8 different realities appear, one of which you lose to Stu. And that one becomes real.
And we're gonna throw up.
okay. Anyways, found the token.
Oh, it gave me a migraine. Okay.
Yeah,
Literally just
I
do that.
literally I see the same thing that you do whenever it happens.
Anyways,
Okay.
Also, if there's anything really challenging you want to do today, I could probably make you succeed.
I think I'm good.
Okay.
alright, I'm assuming none of you have anything you want to do?
For the rest of the day, actually, I want to buy components to put the hold person spell into my spell list
You do so.
from the scroll.
How
Yeah.
am I feeling right now?
That's an
It is
actual look.
okay. You still have the fever from yesterday, so
Hmm,
It's 50 gold per level, right?
that's
yeah.
weird.
That's weird.
So it's 100 gold to transfer the hold person, and that uses the scroll, right?
I believe so. Yes.
All right. So I have hold person now. So
Alright.
if we fight Dalric again, there's a chance that I could give you an auto crit with some shenanigans with
There's the chance you could get to wail on him like you do famine.
yeah.
So that's very nice.
Yeah, so like
Or
so
if we
like
do find him, that is.
yeah, if we encounter Dalric again, I could maybe use some shenanigans with portent and hold person to give you guaranteed
Shenaniganery.
crit. Yeah, shenaniganery.
That'd be a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
Because I can just smite
Or
on both
hold
of
person
those.
legendary resistance.
Wait,
It would eat up a legendary resistance with only a second level spell slot.
It would.
That's fine by me.
Anyways, yeah, you do that.
Shenaniganery.
Take a
Uh,
Oh,
short rest.
and you hear another thing. Oh, you might want to get out of the city for this too.
No.
Leave the city.
My comp- your your ride will meet you outside of the city,
Oh, great.
just along the river. Don't worry.
Then,
Where's
boy.
he gone?
Sorry.
Come on.
Uh, I'm gonna, can I get my, endless flask?
Sure, why not?
I'm gonna buy an endless flask. How much is it?
Let me check.
Bottomless flask. Bottoms up.
Oh wait, I can't go shopping, can I? Because of the quarantine.
You can for an hour, which is what I'm
Yeah.
doing.
We'll
Yeah,
say
what
it's
was that
like
place called?
250 gold.
The
Okay.
Griffin. Griffins. The Griffins.
Okay. Yeah. You said a bag of holding is 500?
Yeah,
I'll also buy a bag of holding.
there.
Remove this stupid regular backpack. And get myself the bougie bag. Oh yeah, baby. Now I've got everything on me.
What's it called? That the bar. I can't remember its name. I know it's Griffin something. Should have written it down.
Angry Griffin, I believe.
It's that simple. Okay, yeah.
You you try to go there?
I'm just. I want to try to go there.
Uh, you try to go there,
I'm assuming
and
that there are just got
it
like
appears
guards.
closed. However, there's a thing on the sign that you can read and understand since it's in Thieves' Cant.
Right.
It basically says, "Go to the backs in the cellar,"
All right.
and when you do so, you get access to the underground again.
All right. And all right. Is there a couple of things I want to get? I really use the gun, but might as well. Can I get more bullets for my gun?
You didn't need to go to the underground for that, but yes,
I thought.
they aren't illegal.
Okay.
That's what the liberals want it to be like. In a world where you have to go to the black market to get the bullets for your gun.
Yes.
Is there a way to like submit a 500 gold mortgage payment through the mail?
Yes.
Like give them a banknote or something?
Yeah, sure. Also, Noctua, it's 3 silver pieces per bullet.
It's not all on one place. 3 silver pieces.
By the way, Marilyn, you're guildmaster now instead of head crier.
Oh, thought you'd leave that blank. It's not as in
I'll get.
memoriam.
I'll get 10.
We can't have a dead guy be the guildmaster forever.
Uh, are there any? Are there any like magic, like enchanted weapons for a reasonable price.
In the underground?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you could probably get some that are a little bit cursed. That might knock the price off a little bit.
What are you looking for specifically?
I guess it's just. I guess mainly just like simple upgrade. From what
So
I
like
This
a +1.
this dagger's +1, but it makes you gassy. Whenever you attempt to hide, you have to make a con save to not fart and reveal your location.
Dagger of IBS.
Dagger.
Every time you fart, it's the fart reverb.
It's it's a +2 to hit and damage. but you can just reveal your location at any time. Oh.
Okay, are what you don't need much. Phew.
You can get a +1 weapon for 500.
We already distributed.
Yeah, we already distributed the
Yes.
2,000 per person.
Yeah.
That's why I went and spent a bunch of money.
All right. Get that's one dagger.
Did did she buy the dagger of IBS?
No, it's just a
What?
+1 dagger. Though
Uh, could- though you
nah, we'll work up. We're not gonna give you that. Don't worry.
Can I buy a dagger of IBS?
If you want.
How much would it be?
It's a if it's just a dagger of IPS,
Yeah.
fucking 100 gold.
Hey Marilyn, I got this new dagger for you.
100 gold for a dagger of IBS?
Yes.
Fuck it, dude.
Just had payday, you know.
Yeah, I mean, who knows when we'll be back in civilization? That'll make a perfect gift later.
let's see what else.
Wait, what if it was a dagger that when you stab people it gives them IBS?
That's
As well as giving the wielder IBS.
How did how did we how did we get to IBS? What is happening here?
Yeah, I mean, what if it
We don't just grab into one of the and all the 8 timelines and just thrust us in this one where we're talking. Where we have daggers of IBS.
Yeah. Dagger of IBS, bro. So does it just give the wielder IBS?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. There it is.
With every attack you fart. That's how it is.
That's the dagger of IBS. Every time you attack, you fart. This counts as a magical weapon, right?
Yes.
So it would overcome resistance to non-magical attacks.
Technically.
You basically just bought like a fancy, well, not really fancy, but a silver dagger.
Well, no, silvered weapons only overcome that resistance if it specifies.
Yeah, fair.
Um, yeah, I'll sell my regular dagger. How much can I get for it?
Dagger. How much does a dagger cost normally? You get like 5 silver.
It is heavily used. I'll take it. No, you know what? I'll try and bargain with them. Try to barter.
Okay. Roll persuasion. What do you say?
This knife is very reliable. Got me through some tough situations.
Huh?
7.
Yeah, it's still been used quite a bit.
Alright.
Cool. I'll that's it for me. Between the 2 hours of shopping that we get.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I got something I could buy.
What are you
You
looking
know,
for?
long sword, probably just a regular +1.
I can't believe we're all just now getting +1 weapons.
I mean, I just got 2,000 gold, my guy. Like,
We're
I mean,
I can't believe
I
we're
need
all
that
just
weapons.
now getting +1 weapons is what I'm saying. At level
I mean, this
6.
is, I'd say it's about, you know, Otto got one.
Yeah,
You guys sold it.
we did. None of us were gonna use it.
Uh,
I've got a dagger of IBS now. It's so much better.
actually, could I get a +1 longsword and a +1 shield?
Sure, it's gonna be 500 each.
I can do that.
And a share in uh Strident security?
Okay, how much does that cost?
Well, if you want to position as head crier, we'll say 500 gold.
Was had Crier even do?
Why don't you tell him, Marilyn?
Well, you see, it is
Quite a prestigious position. Why don't you
it's
tell
the
him all
thing
about
that
it?
kills off the CEO.
What?
It's the position dedicated to killing off the CEO.
No.
Oh, too soon.
Yeah, you get to challenge Maryland to duels, and if you win, you get the position as CEO until someone else pays us 500 gold. No,
All right, I think I can take Maryland. Come on.
You'll be the face of the company. Heavily involved in getting the name out there.
Okay.
Also, you'll still go on missions like the rest of us. Like I'm the treasurer, but I still go out.
I'm gonna get
Yeah. You know what? Why not? Why not? What was it 500 gold?
yeah, that'll just immediately go towards the mortgage.
Yep.
Not even gonna lie to you.
And also Cthulhu.
Yeah.
I'm looking at items. I would like to buy splint armor, which is 200 gold pieces,
Okay, you do that.
and I would like to sell my chainmail.
Okay. Let me
If we're
check
being
on-
honest, it probably hasn't been used that much.
It's still going to
It really
depreciate.
hasn't, and it's pretty well maintained.
It's still going to depreciate a little bit.
Yeah,
You'll still get 60 gold pieces.
60
Nice.
gold.
Good return.
That's not bad.
Hey,
I
that
gotta do
means
math
that
here.
it dropped the price of your splint down to 140, right?
Yeah. Okay. That should be it for me. My AC is 20 now.
Hell yeah.
Battery
That's nice.
80%.
And you have almost 70 hit points.
Yeah. Yeah,
Good deal.
it is. I'm looking pretty good. Overcome
Yeah,
magic
you are.
resistance.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's it for me. If anybody else wants to buy something.
Buy something? Ew. Where'd it
Oh,
go?
where you gotta steal it?
No. There's like a gnat here, and it keeps moving after I kill it.
You said you
Then
wanted
I
to
don't
buy
think you're
50
killing it.
nets?
No, there's a. Kill yourself.
No.
Cthulhu. Rich just said he's gonna buy 200 nets.
I
No,
mean,
no.
he can. How much is a net again?
It's like 4 gold.
No, it's 1. So that's 200 gold pieces, Rich.
Yep.
No thanks.
That's
I'm.
not too bad. I mean,
Yeah.
we all know that nets are the way to go
Yeah,
if you're
best
gonna try
weapon.
to kill someone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
best
Proven.
weapon.
Oh my
Proven
God,
fact.
You guys are so dumb.
DC 10 strength check. Powerful.
Yep. You can get a
Incredible.
+1 and it raises the DC just a little bit. That's worthwhile.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, makes it plus 12 or makes the DC 12 instead of 10.
Dang.
Oh yeah. 500 gold for a +1 net.
Yeah.
DC 12.
Worth it.
Oh yeah.
Best investment you can make, really.
You know what? You should get 4 of those.
Yeah.
Just in case you
Can,
lose one.
Can take down anything from, you know, a monster to Horseman of the Apocalypse, like maybe a lich even.
I would love it if one of us trapped a horseman in the apocalypse in a net. we Fucking throw a net over him, Scooby Doo style.
Oh my god. That is okay. Did Noctu already go?
Yep.
Yep. I don't really have anything at the top of my head, so.
It is legitimately saddening how just holding someone with your hands is more effective than an actual net in D&D.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're not holding the net down, then it kind of makes sense.
I mean, gladiators used nets in their fights. They've proven to be effective combat tools.
Well, I don't know.
Now it's just the gimmick of the Kuotoa little fish guys.
It is.
The
That's
fish throw
hilarious.
nets on you.
Of course. Oh, Jacob buys a deck of cards.
Five
And
copper.
puts it in as a business expense.
You bought cards
Mr.
with the
Treasurer.
with the business's money.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
We've been needing them. You can't blame me.
I'll just give you the 5 silver out of my pocket.
It's not even silver. Is it?
Oh, the playing
It's
card
too.
set?
Oh, it is. It is 5 silver, huh?
Because it
I'm
comes
sorry,
with.
it's too late. I already put it on the company card.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll just deposit 5 silver from my pocket.
I'm sorry. He gave it to me, and I wanted to test it out. And we've been needing playing cards, so it's just
No, it's all good. Oh wow, you got a nice set there.
yeah, they're they're like novelty. You know,
Yeah.
they're a bicycle brand, but
They've got fun pictures on the back,
yeah. I
or fun picture, I guess, because it's one.
well, yeah, it just repeats them.
Is that a is is that a cat eating a boot? Is that what the picture is?
It's eating it. I actually couldn't tell myself.
That's fun, isn't it? Isn't that right, Kingsley? Kingsley?
we, we cut to Kingsley still at the famine temple. Meow. just still sitting there.
Kingsley later goes on to have adventures of his own.
Give him player levels.
Yes.
Make him a sidekick.
He he somehow becomes a level 20 sidekick before all of you are level 20.
Kingsley is the Leopold of this world.
Hey, look, time travel can do some shit.
It can. Anyways, is that everything you guys have for today?
That's all
You're
I
saying
have.
Kingsley is a time traveler? Hang on.
Oh, I'm trying to make a joke. Like, Kingsley could be like a multi-dimensional or like a dimensional hopping being for all we know.
That's fair. You know what?
He
I'll
does.
accept that as canon.
He does have toe beans. You're right.
Mhm. Yeah, I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We open a
So,
door and we just see a tabaxi and we just
A buff tabaxi with wings strolls up. Father, I've come from the future. No, that's it. We're gonna. Can we just leave the city? Are we allowed to just leave?
yeah, they just warn you you're not going to be coming back for a while.
Some
Oh, I think we will.
quarantine this is. We're just allowed to stroll out.
I'm making it simple
Okay.
right now.
I'm. That's fine.
Plus,
It's
it's
not.
about
It.
the tail end of the quarantine.
Yeah. It's not like they know about carrying it. It's just where the bad air is, right? That's it's
Yeah,
all about where the miasma is.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get to leave. And you head east for a little bit before you all see a familiar face.
Do
So
you
I see
all?
you decide to visit the Spider Queen, says Theodosia.
Oh, Spider Lady. I had to remember who it was.
Theodosia. My name's Theodosia. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I just
Um.
later forgot who it was.
So
Yeah, so I'm just going to warn you now, this is a bit shocking the first time.
I'll track to the beach, just teleportation.
Not quite.
there's always a twist with this.
Um, no, I don't know teleportation.
Great.
And you all watch as she grabs from her pocket what looks to be a spindle of like fishing wire or
Mm.
fishing line or silk.
Ah.
And you notice two trees as she starts stringing it around. One one across the top, down diagonally. Basically, she makes a sort of hourglass figure as she wraps it
Mhm.
around the tree.
Mhm.
And then she pulls out a needle, touches the center, and you all watch as it spreads into a web, then looks as if it's collapsing, or not collapsing, but being pushed away from you all and kind of like rips open. And as you look into it, you see white. Just this ethereal white glow. Alright, follow me.
Oh boy.
I follow.
All right, I'll
And
go
she
first.
steps through.
I
Go through the portal.
Jacob.
humans first.
Yep, Jacob will go.
Half the party goes first.
Alright, I follow.
Yeah, as you all step through, you notice you're on a very thin platform that kind of sticks to your feet as you walk along it.
Hmm.
Oh,
Though
that's
it's
neat.
very white. Just pure white as you start looking around and you can see all across your surroundings, above, below, left, right, forwards, back, you notice muted color behind, sort of like how you know how things get like blurry and get that mutedness when they're behind like frosted glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that everywhere, except it's like different pictures in each segment.
Huh.
Hmm.
And Theodosia will say, "All right, well, first of all, I should say welcome to Arania's web.
It's not what I expected it to be honest.
What were you expecting?
You know, like
More
it's,
dingy, dark, dank, sort of cave
I mean, it's
situation.
technically we're in the ethereal plane.
You what?
Oh.
We're in the ethereal plane, technically. You see, she built a webbing through the ethereal plane that stretches across all over the lands. There's a reason she's omnipresent, you know.
mm,
So, watch your step, as if you fall off the web, you will die,
Hmm.
or just be lost to the ethereal realm until you can figure out a way out.
I jump.
mm.
Any questions before we continue down the path?
No.
Oh, I'm sure Marilyn has tons of questions, right?
What?
Right, Marilyn? Why don't you tell them all
Yeah.
about your questions?
Yeah. Um. All my
Do we
questions.
do we need to recap everything?
What?
You've got all kinds of questions, right, Marilyn? All kinds of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Uh,
full of questions.
so
Yeah.
what are your questions?
Yeah, go ahead and tell them.
I don't know. Let's Jacob. You
Yes.
have all my questions, right?
No, I don't. I don't write down your questions. I thought you were writing them down.
Well, why did we hire him?
You didn't hire me.
He joined the
He
business.
hired us. Technically, I guess.
Yeah, technically
Yeah.
he hired you guys.
If anything, you should have been writing down my questions.
Okay, then let's just go. And you all begin to walk along the web, and in the distance, on other strands, you can see phase spiders, other
uh,
driders.
uh,
I should specify the other driders you see aren't like your current companion drider, who has, you know,
They have a spider lower half.
yeah, they have the
oh,
spider lower half instead of just the legs.
oh. Why?
Oh, if that freaks you out, you're in for a treat when you meet Her Majesty.
Uh, I don't want any treats. Actually, I'm completely good. I'm fine. No treats.
Looking for something
I
sweet
mean,
right now.
it could be worse. Place could be swarming with those like little, inch wide spiders. Oop, you know.
Uh,
Oh, like that one? And she points to a spider with what did I make it look like again? I believe it has a red. Yeah, a spider with kind of like a red and gold abdomen.
oh, lovely.
Oh yeah, but like swarming, all
Oh
over.
yeah, no, it's just one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fantastic, really, truly.
Anyways, she leads you all to the center of the web, and there
Yeet.
you notice that there is a kind of like a string of web going up and down, and you now notice above you there's actually another web, and below you there's another web.
Oh, Six Nixus isn't here, is he? Cause he and I are sort of on bad terms, or at least I think we are.
Why would that be?
I'm trying to replace him with this cat.
Hmm. Bad idea.
What do you mean bad idea?
I mean, the Spider Queen's magic is pretty potent.
Yeah, I get that. I just want at least the familiar to be normal. I know it's not gonna work. We're-
Spider is pretty normal for a familiar, I guess. I don't know.
I know someone who has a tarantula.
Lovely. Anyways, all right, we need to go down a level now.
Don't tell me we jump.
What? No, we climb down the center.
I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to tell.
I jump.
Fucking
I
do that. The
I
entire below would reverberate.
I don't
I
jump. I don't
No,
jump. I just climb
I
down.
climbed down.
yeah, you all climb down.
I am really tempted to jump though. I mean, that would be kind of
Please
fun.
don't. If this breaks, not only will you be in so much trouble with the Spider Queen, you will literally be lost.
That's
I
fair.
mean, if the
But
Spider Queen
if
built
I'm
it,
lost,
it's gotta be sturdy.
I mean, it
I mean,
is,
if I'm lost,
considering
how
there's
much can she do? To be fair.
power. She knows power would kill for one instance.
Well, I think she has to be able to see me.
Scrying.
I don't. Does it work through that?
Hold on.
Wait, is
I
that a thing?
That
Hang on.
sounds a bit
no,
desperate
I'm
if you
pretty
ask
sure it
me.
has a range.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
it'd
60
be
foot range.
it'd be
Hang on.
hilarious if it did, though.
You just
There's
would
just no
die.
range on Power Word Kill.
You just have to see
You
them.
just have to see them.
That's stupid. I love it.
Anyway, let's just get through here. And yeah, you walk along the web for a bit longer. Um, Also, if you look at your watches, you notice the time's moving very slowly.
Don't own a watch.
I think one of you does, at least.
Probably Stu. Sorry,
What?
Ross.
Yeah.
Owns a watch?
Yeah.
No.
It would make sense if he did, but I don't have one in my inventory.
Well, now you do. Congratulations.
I have a pocket watch, thanks.
Yeah. And you look
Okay.
at it and you see that it's moving very slowly.
Um, this this normal or?
How do you think I got there so quick to you so quickly?
Well, I mean, initially I assumed it was teleportation.
Nope, it slows down time. It's basically quick travel in a sense.
All right. You want a dagger?
Um,
She has a
I have a
knife on her
rapier.
own, and she doesn't need a dagger.
Hang on, can
Anyway,
spiders even fart?
I don't know. Anyways, we're skipping. All right, here we
I pull
are.
it out and fart.
Ew. Okay. Anyways, you
Sorry,
come.
I'm nervous.
Unlike other air, you come to a bit of like the edge where it's like frosted glass,
Yes.
and you can see through it that it's very dark beyond it,
Oh,
wherever it leads, and you see you can see like flickers of flame on the other side. though in front of you is a door
Is that
made
fire
out of
gonna be
webs.
okay around all this web?
That's not in here.
I
Even
feel
if it
like that's a
was,
safety hazard, even
even if it was, this
even if it
place is
wasn't.
probably fine anyway.
Are you sure this place is fireproof? Do we want to test it?
I'm gonna
Be
go
my
through it.
guest. I'm confident it is.
Oh no.
I pull out a torch. Or not
She
a
just kind of
Instantly
watches
light.
you smugly,
not a torch. I pull out a tinder box.
and you try to light the
I
web on fire.
I try to light the web on fire.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Pour a little bit of oil on the web. Let it soak in a
You
little
keep
bit.
on trying, and you're just not succeeding.
Okay.
All right. Fireproof. Yeah.
Yep.
Watch someone just just slip on that little oil pad.
It's just it's just a little patch of oil now.
Anyways,
A Drider walks up and one leg touches it and he comically flips upside down.
falls off of the edge.
Yeah. Whoa!
Hopefully they can cast fly.
Why?
Anyways, yeah. It's a white door just covered with the web pattern of webbing.
That's racist.
And
Sorry.
oh, relax.
I opened the door.
Yeah, you do. Well, no, Theodosia would open it.
I run in front of
And
her and open the door.
okay, sure. You open it, and it opens to darkness
I can't see anything.
until like there are except for like two flickering flames. And as you walk through, all of you walk through, everything goes black for a minute before you all can see. And you are in front of a monumental building. And as the last one of you comes through, the portal, which was between two pillars, closes, snaps shut.
Lovely architecture.
It looks like spider. It looks like there's a spider on the front of the door, with the legs kind of
Yeah.
making the arch.
Mm,
It's just sort of garish at
Very
this
on.
point.
very on theme.
Yeah, she has a theme. Anyways, let's just go through. And yeah, the halls are relatively dark, but lit up still by magic crystals. It's dark stone, and there is a lot of webbing, mind you.
Why?
Mm.
Just like a feather duster would solve this problem. Just like,
You can see spiders crawling in the webbing,
oh,
by
just
the
like,
way. What,
oh,
what do you expect?
this isn't cleanly. It's not clean.
Really? You're gonna
That's
you're
what
you're now going to be a germaphobe? Okay.
you don't. What did you expect the Spider Queen's abode to be
Oh,
like?
there's spiders
Yeah.
everywhere.
I mean,
That one's on my
This is
shoe.
a mistake. I really don't respect you moan about
Anyways,
spiders all day.
Get it off.
you
I
come
got.
to a set of
Stu, do you want me to
what?
pick you up?
Uh,
Stu, do you want me to carry you?
Stu just crawls into his bag.
Okay.
Okay then.
Pick up
Well,
the bag.
okay then.
Just his head poking out.
Anyways, I have some business I need to attend to. The doors are right to her throne room are right there. And she points forwards, and you see these large, large red doors with silver divots in them, or bolts, and silver handles. Not spider themed as much, though.
a
That's
normal
kind of
looking
space,
door.
but okay.
I can't believe it.
I mean, sure, but it's still out of place compared to everything else.
I mean, the other doors look relatively normal inside. It's just the outer door with the arch. There's just a lot of webs, okay?
That's the theme. It's the theme.
Yeah. Anyways, who opens the door?
That was Miss.
I'll open
What's her
it.
name?
Okay, Noctua. No, Theodosia left.
Oh.
Okay, Noctua.
How are we supposed to get
You
back?
you open the door. It opens outwards, first of all. And the room is fairly empty, surprisingly, aside from the center. Essentially, it is just a stone sort of catwalk around what would be a pit if it weren't for the Spider Queen and her throne, so to speak, as there is just a massive web as you see this pale woman with dark hair and just below the waist spider.
Is it like a Quaalag situation? Oh,
I just showed the token,
oh boy.
Oh, a pale
and
job.
she is sitting
That looks
there in
like
the
a job.
center of the room. So you finally all arrived.
Stu is
I
just a
hope the
head sticking out of a bag.
yeah, I hope the
Yeah,
trip
yeah.
wasn't too much for you all.
Jacob sort of like puts the bag on his front like it's a little baby carrier.
Surprisingly, wasn't that bad, really.
Yes, I try to take good care of my webs. Thank you very much.
Very lively webs.
Yep.
Stu will like start to pull himself up out of the bag, and then he'll like fumble and like fall onto the ground. He'll like pick himself back up and take the bag and put it on.
She just
Jacob
kind
like
of
tries to help.
sighs and shakes her head.
Jacob like tries to help you
Okay
down,
then.
but probably just ends up flipping you onto your face.
Yeah.
So, how about them Mets, huh?
The fuck are the Mets?
I don't know.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Stu. Or meet you proper, I should say.
Uh-huh.
How have you been liking the book?
Well, I think you sort of know my opinion on that.
Yes, I'm just making a bit of small talk.
Right. Right.
So I suppose we should get to the point.
Yeah. Uh,
So, you want to destroy or cleanse
what?
the horseman's items?
Oh, I mean,
Or
what
did you
would?
have something else you'd like to start with?
Oh,
Stu like reaches into his bag and like with his shaky hand starts like fumbling with his keyring to try and get the key to the box.
I can't take care of that.
what?
I I personally cannot cleanse them or destroy them.
Oh, okay.
Mind you, we I didn't even get to mention everything about it. So, I'm sure you've all learned a lot,
Yeah.
and we have reason to believe that there were items created to cleanse the scales, the sword, the bow, the scythe. They can all be cleansed, we think, by items that aren't in the material plane. I'm sure you're wondering who we is, and it's not the royal we.
Yeah.
You gotta see it.
Well, many years ago, long story short, I she's kind of like looking at her nails as she says this. I claimed a piece of territory in the Underdark that was in a Lithid's city, and it came crumbling down, except for one who joined me. And she kind of gestures, and from a door, someone steps forward. I don't have a token for them because I knew I would not be able to find a good picture of this. So, okay, who steps forward is in black robes with red and silver embroidering on the chest. What they look like though is very bizarre. So, you guys know Weber from Don't Starve?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, imagine something like
Familiar.
that, except it's a mind flayer. Just his head essentially has become a spider, all furry with several red eyes staring at you. Except, oddly enough, his mouth, where you can still see a livid, purpley, gray, blue tentacles flowing down like a beard.
Hmm.
Vol here, she says. He joined me and became part of my court, as you can see. And apparently, they worshipped the benevolent and malevolent one. And before they were kicked out of the Far Realms, they were told, or learned, and that's probably why they were kicked out, that he had created he, point is, whatever fucking pronoun it be aside, there are items that have been created to stop the apocalypse and cleanse those artifacts. Here's the hard part. They're in the Far Realms if they're anywhere.
Hmm.
Of course.
So
But,
what?
says Vul,
Oh,
there is a way to the Far Realms. A discreet way that shouldn't provoke notice, if you choose to go there.
I mean, yeah. I guess. Um. So what? I'm. What's the difference between destroying and cleansing them?
They can't be destroyed.
Can't be destroyed. So it's just cleansing. That's the only one
Yep.
left. Just cleansing the soul out.
Yes, it is. Sadly.
Great. What do we do after we cleanse them?
I will hold on to them and keep them locked up away in the deepest parts of my vault.
As soon as she started saying that, Stu slowly turned to the rest of the party with a scared look on his face. Like, what do we do? Dude.
Little shrug. Stu shrug. And that's Stu. Jacob shrugs.
Wow, your name's Stu too? That's crazy. Marilyn, Noctua, Jacob, how you guys feeling? Quick team huddle.
One sec, Spider Queen.
Take all the time you need.
Second queen.
Everyone else is kneeling, but Stu is like standing.
Yeah, as soon as we give her those things, she's gonna use them for evil.
Right.
Yeah.
So where or who else do we? Where would we even put them?
Is there
I don't know.
a domain that she wouldn't have access to?
That nobody would have access to.
Yeah.
Ideally.
This is a new day, right?
Yeah.
I have to re-roll that.
Why not just clean them and then send them back to the farms?
Oof.
Jeez.
Is there something besides the? Wait,
I'd like to I'd like to break out of the huddle for a second and turn to the Spider Queen.
Okay.
You're not gonna use them, right?
While I do strive for power, an apocalypse isn't really my style.
Insight check.
Yeah, is she lying?
Insight check.
Insight check.
Let's roll 3 of them.
yeah, sure. Fucking might as well.
Holy
Yeah.
moly. Holy guacamole.
So,
No.
Seems all right to
Yeah.
me.
to all of you, yeah, Cam, Noctua, for you, it just seems alright. The rest of you, though, is significant enough to notice the tone of her voice. She's speaking with a lot of pride. Pride about, it sounds like, her own capabilities.
She's gay.
So she wouldn't want to start an apocalypse?
With them, no.
With those, no.
If she's going to try and,
Oh,
like, destroy or
so she
conquer the world,
wouldn't
it's by her
need
own
them.
means.
She
She wants to do it with
Yeah.
her own power.
Yeah, she wouldn't want to use the power of one of the other 4. She would want to do it her own way. Got it. This is just her
So,
taking out the plans of one of the other 4. She just doesn't want to see it through. Okay.
Everyone has their own motives.
But this seems to be coming from a place of pride, so she wouldn't use them, I guess.
I can respect it.
Yeah. But Noctua was just like, chicken sandwich.
Spider sandwich here.
No, she she packed a chicken sandwich into her bag and like pulls it out at this moment.
Chicken salad.
I love me a good chicken sandwich for the road.
shaking his head. He's just an air cockroach.
Yummy. Oh boy. Yeah. So, back to the team huddle.
So, do you guys want to go to the Underdark? Do you want to see
It's
this
from the
through?
far realm.
Yeah,
Because you're
yeah.
already in the Underdark.
Oh, right, yeah, not Underdark, Far Realm. Alright. You want to
We
get
still
this
got our
thing?
business to pay off.
I mean, we
Well,
just paid a whole bunch of the mortgage.
In context of the material realm, we haven't been gone for long.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
yeah,
20
time.
minutes
Yeah,
in total.
time moved slower getting to here. And who
Oh,
knows
yeah.
how time works in the Far Realm? If it even works at all.
Shoot, I
I'd
don't
be
know.
fine going to the far realm. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, see what kind of tourist spots
Wait.
they have.
I'm gonna turn towards Alania. What should we expect if we go to the far
I'd
realm?
love to go to Cthulhu Land. Just putting it out there. I hear they've got great roller coasters.
Oh my god.
They
What
go.
should you expect in the Far Realm?
Yes.
Uh, aside from danger and
Yes.
lots of it, where would you like me to begin?
Is Cthulhu's boat ride any fun?
Call.
Should we?
I mean, look,
Should we visit that one? Is that ride
She
with
just kind of
fun too?
claps her hands like, Cthulhu is a gentleman. He's a lovely person. You should really meet him.
Is his theme
Hmm.
park good?
Wait, does Cthulhu exist in this world?
I'm making it canon now that Cthulhu owns a water park. But it's underwater, so it's very it's like all heavy brine.
Yeah.
purchase of a water.
I mean, Cthulhu exists in the canon, Forgotten Realms and such.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he might not. Cthulhu.
No, I'm
Cthulhu
making it
himself
canon
might not.
Cthulhu owns a water park.
Okay. So
Because
Re-
it's
Cthulhu
shits and
exists
giggles.
in this world.
Alright.
Really rides.
Yeah, yes. You convert Relier to a water park. Anyways,
There's like a restaurant there called the Splash and Dash.
yes, okay. I suppose most interesting is time. How time works there. In a
Yeah,
sense, it does and doesn't.
that's comforting. Will I
It
like
depends
turn into a
on the day.
baby and then become old or something? Or
No, it exists outside the stream of time in which the material plane exists. However, some at the whim of the day, or even hour, it can move with it or against it at any such pace.
so it's impossible to tell how long we'll actually be there.
Not quite. Actually, we'll speak. Not quite. There are magical instruments which can track the flow of the time of the material world in comparison to the far realms.
Right. Okay. Um. Can we borrow some of those, or
I can get you a hourglass of the far realms, yes.
Cool. Great.
And there's plenty of other cataclysmic sort of things. How space works isn't like the material plane.
Mm.
Magic might not work correctly. The laws of reality might collapse. It's not to mention the creatures that live there.
I heard some of them are nice.
Really? Who? Like which ones?
Um,
Aside from Cthulhu, who I just mentioned.
well, that pretty much exhausts the list, actually.
Exactly.
Wait, does Stu know about flumps?
Roll Arcana. Fucking,
I
uh,
am a halfling.
you are. Yeah, you've heard of
16.
flumps.
Flumps, actually. Yeah.
Yes, I always forget about those. Interesting creatures.
I heard they're nice.
Let When I was there, I remember encountering something of a sentient corpse of a dead god
Oh,
that was scrounging around for items and things.
that sounds lovely.
Oh, you can even find aboleths in some parts. Not to mention all the illithid.
What's an aboleth?
Yes, best I can describe them is sort of giant tadpoles with some psionic abilities innate to them that once had a great empire, though it fell.
Hmm.
They're known for enslaving people.
Oh, lovely.
Fun.
Then, uh, then there were these things. They looked like a mass of swords and metal wires tangled up together. But something about them was fleshy despite how metallic they were.
Ew.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, am I the only one grossed out by that? Why did no one else react?
Um, I'm sorry. It was just a lot.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to know about the Far Realms?
Yeah. Noctua has a ton of questions she'd like to ask.
What are you talking about? That was just the one question I had.
What question?
The one I just
Oh,
forgot.
then there's the weather of the Far Realms. I forgot.
Oh, how could you
Uh,
forget about the lovely weather?
Oh, yeah.
Let me guess, it's
the f-
just as chaotic as how time works.
yes, there's this thing called Farlight Storms.
Uh,
The sky, there isn't, in some parts there isn't exactly a sun, lighting up the far realms. It's just light. And that grows and grows and grows in intensity until there's a sudden flash, inflicting searing pain upon everything, and quite frankly, it vaporizes things, or has the ability to.
Oh, is that all? Well, might as well bring
There's
an
more.
umbrella.
There's plenty more. That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Upset thoughts.
Hey, Vol, you got an umbrella we can borrow?
I doubt it will work.
No.
He says as he jealously tucks his umbrella behind him.
No, he doesn't say so. If you go there now or not, I will still give you all something. Some things, if you'd like, since we are in a bit of an alliance for now.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're real quick though. Noctua still has not asked her many questions.
Ask my question. I asked her what could we expect in the far realm.
Yeah, she's just got tons of questions that she wants to ask. Very curious that one. One of her, you know, since Noctua was so curious, one of her questions was about the book. You know,
Ah, yes, about my book you
Got it.
have.
yeah.
What was it?
A bunch of
I think
people
it's
were saying
stolen.
stuff about like unlocking power from it or whatnot, and Noctua really wanted to know what that meant. Cause she just didn't know. You know, everyone else is sort of on the page, but if you could answer that just for her sake.
Well, Noctua, she says as she looks directly at you, Stu.
I don't know why you're looking at me, and Noctua's the one
Well, you're the owner of the book.
Right.
Well, technically I am. I'm considering being loaned out to you, like a library.
A library that has one book.
You think that's my only copy?
Oh, lovely.
You realize she's like a high-powered wizard, right?
Uh, yeah, that's why you're curious about her book.
Yes, that book, basically, y- you know how some spells test the fortitude, physical fortitude, or fast movements of a creature.
Like,
Say web, how that can force people to have to move out of the way quickly.
yeah.
Well, if a brave soul dares, uh, and is successful in attuning to my books, my webs and venom will have a bit of an effect on those.
I,
In summary, out of character, basically you can, if you are attuned to it, you will have charges, which you
right.
can use to instill disadvantage on dex or con saves
Ah,
of your spells.
cool.
8 in total, 1 for each leg of a spider.
Oh, how lovely.
I gotta keep in theme. Mm,
Yeah. So I can attune to it and then make people have disadvantage.
Pretty much.
Cool. That's that's useful.
I thought so, that's why I constructed it that way.
Yeah.
Hey, Stu has one Actually, Stu has one more question. I mean,
Wait.
how did your book get stolen? And how did your book get stolen in the first place?
Yeah, that is a good question. Why was it in Papa Ravioli's cannolis dumpster?
How does a phylactery get stolen?
Good point. Okay.
My theory is that he had some the one who watches and sees had some little henchmen somehow, perhaps the use of an invisibility spell, sneak its way through and steal my book just as the phylactery was stolen, trying to get me out of the way.
Hmm.
Oh, well, they
Didn't
sure did a good
exactly
job.
work.
But why Papa Ravioli's cannolis?
Why would I know that? Probably because that's the last place anyone would check, is my guess.
I just wanted a cannoli. Now I'm here. What a twist of fate, huh?
Indeed.
Speaking of twisting fate, why can't I do that? Why is that a thing?
Well, that version of my book must have held quite a few divination spells.
Huh. Yeah. I see. Got it.
Would you have preferred the necromancy one? Or perhaps the abjuration book?
Abjuration doesn't sound too bad.
I'm not letting you change subclasses.
No, I'm just saying the abjuration one doesn't seem like it would have been that bad.
Hmm.
I don't even
How
want to think about how necromancy would work with spiders.
want an example?
Hell no.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I thought. Anyways,
Where's
any
the
other questions?
where's the portal? Are we gonna get led to it or?
That's oh boy there. The ruins are quite a ways away,
Right.
so you'll have a trip. You'll have a trip there.
Can we use the web thing again or?
I haven't quite made a portal to there yet. Portal. I haven't connected my ethereal web quite there yet, because it's so close it doesn't seem necessary.
Hmm.
It's only a day's trip or so.
Right. Right.
Or rather, it's a day's trip from a point on the web.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna take the web
Yeah.
close to it and then travel from there.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Though let's hope that old Crone, the timekeeper, isn't too restrictive on letting people to places.
Isn't isn't he always constructive? Like when I wanted to escape the Underdark last time,
Yes.
I sort of had to arrive on the second.
Yeah, here's the thing. Time's very important to him, as you already know.
Yeah.
He may not let you pass unless you fight him. Who knows?
What? We have to fight the time guy?
Potentially.
The guy
Hmm.
that's like made of metal and obsessed with timing?
Yes,
Does he have any time magic?
I believe so.
Oh fuck.
If I recall correctly,
Oh,
he
it
does
sounds
have
like he
something.
is called the Timekeeper.
Well, I mean, I, he could just have an obsession with clocks.
Mm.
No, he's probably got time magic, huh?
It's definitely time magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna almost kill him, and then he's gonna rewind time back to a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, haha, stinky pants.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Anyways,
Speaking of stinky pants, hey, Vol, do you want a
Alexander,
dagger?
Alexander intensifies.
okay, I'm good, thank you.
Okay.
Your Majesty, shall I reveal the items you wanted to offer to them? And she'll say, yes, go ahead. Before you go, you might want to upgrade your equipment quite a bit
Oh,
if you're going to the Far Realms.
how thoughtful.
I'm assuming a lot more than we've already had.
It's a dagger of IBS +3.
No. You may each take one of these. And
So there's one of each of these.
no, there are
Oh.
9 options.
And so we could all four choose the same thing,
No,
but
there's 9 different options, each get one of each.
okay.
First, we have a sword, where the hilt.
Is a butt.
No, not
It's the sword
the
of
guard.
IBS.
No, the guard has basically the guard is built in such a way that it looks like it's coming out of Spider's mouth, and there's fangs across the very bottom of the
Lovely.
blade. What does this look like? I should record descriptions for each of these items. That's my bad.
Is there a
This,
is there a list?
yeah,
Okay.
this, that second item is a suit of scale mail that has a dark greenish quality, oddly enough, to it,
Mm.
with a gleam, of course.
Yeah, I'm
Next item
obviously
is
taking the sword. So.
what?
I'll let him get through the other 7.
Yeah. Okay.
Next is a longbow that looks where each of the arms of the bow, so to speak, looks like it's a dragon's wing.
Mm.
There is a shield where it looks to be covered in webs on the front.
Mm.
A wand with that looks to be stylized after an icicle with frost around where you'd hold it.
Wait.
A staff,
You said a wand?
yes.
Mm.
There's a glass staff next, and you know how you can kind of tell when glass is hollow?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can tell this looks hollow, oddly enough.
Okay.
There is a short sword with with runes across it and an engraving of a skull in the center of the blade. There's a dagger with... It doesn't exactly have a guard, as it just... But it looks like there's a barely open dragon's mouth about the blade. Then,
Thanks.
finally, there is a battle axe that looks to be made out of some sort of crystal.
Mm.
There. I got all the very basic descriptions on there.
Yes, pretty much.
Can we ask what they do?
Yeah.
What is
How about
the?
that sword?
Yeah.
Which sword? Oh wait, there's only one sword.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
a short sword and a long
Yeah,
sword.
which sword?
The spidery guard one.
That is the spider's fang. AKA I just changed to the serpent's fang sword.
Oh, well, now I gotta look up the
It
sword.
does an additional d10 of poison damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
And the short sword is a corpse slayer short sword. It's +1. It does a bit more damage. And what does corpse slayer do again? And it does especially more damage to undead. So it's an extra d8.
I mean,
By the way, these are all rare items.
I'm leaning toward the sword already, but
Which one next?
What
how
is
about that?
the icicle wand?
Winter. Wand of Winter.
Wand of Winter, huh?
Yeah, it looks and feels like an icicle. I believe most of these actually do require attunement, sadly. You can double check me.
Not sad.
The wand has 7 charges and lets you cast a few more spells from it.
Mm.
Ray of Frost with no charges or 1 charge at 5th level. Sleet Storm with 3. Ice Storm with 4. And you get 1d6 plus 1 charges each day.
Mm.
And it has the potential to melt away forever if you because you have to roll a d20 if you expend the last charge.
Right.
DC 15 plus 5 to hit.
If I take the glass staff, um, which I'm assuming is a staff of defense.
It is.
Right. If I use both that and not Winter's, Whisper's staff, am I just carrying 2 walking sticks?
Technically.
I love the idea of that so much.
Yeah.
um, yeah, I'll take I'll take the staff of defense.
Alright. Yeah, the battle axe is a crystal battle axe. Go figure.
Oh, well, now I gotta look that up.
The shield is a shield of arrow catching.
Oh,
I think that's what it was called.
Wait, what was the battle axe?
It was a crystal battle. It was crystal battle axe. Arrow catching shield. That's what it's called. It's a +2 shield, essentially, and you can become the target of an ranged attack within 5 feet of you.
I think I'm gonna take the sword.
Fair.
Yeah.
So,
I'll just post the list of items and say which ones are taken.
so the dagger. What does that do exactly? Is that
Throwing Dragon's Wrath weapon. It's +1. It deals an extra d6. We will say psychic damage, because it will be from a deep dragon's horde. And on a d20, in addition, it takes an additional 5 damage. 5 psychic damage.
Flat 5. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Plus the
and
d6 double.
and the long? Can I even? Wait a minute.
I will just post the description for you. It's pretty cool. And it's also going to be psychic damage. No. We'll say it's poison.
It's poison damage?
Yes.
Oh,
Basically, it doesn't need arrows, and it does an extra d6 poison damage.
I'm tempted to change what I took.
From the longsword to...
The axe, I think, because that can shed light.
Let's go.
Rich, you there?
What's
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. What magic item are you thinking about taking?
I'm gonna let everyone else choose first.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the crystal sword. Or the crystal axe,
axe.
actually.
I almost made a sword, but I was like, yeah, that's 2 on the nose for you guys, so I made an axe. Same damage.
Yeah. It's a little bit less damage, but light, without having to hold a torch is
It's
pretty
a
good.
battle axe, so I think it's the same for a battle axe.
Well, it does,
It's
instead of
short,
1d10
though.
poison, it's 1d8 radiant.
Oh, yeah.
So,
But
a lot
can't you
worse,
heal
not worth
yourself
it.
with that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's honestly the better one, in my opinion.
Hey Marilyn, you want this axe?
The axe.
Or the sword? This sword? Jeez. I'm tired.
The spider sword.
Yeah.
The
It does
poison sword.
deepen. Yeah.
What has everyone taken their thing?
Not yet.
I think Noctua is still choosing.
Let me
I think
see.
Noctua's probably gonna choose something different than you would take.
Taking the bow, actually.
I mean, that's fair. You don't have to worry about what's it called? You don't have to worry about ammunition, having arrows with it. All right. Everyone seems to have chosen their item. What are you choosing, Rich?
I'll take the sword.
I'm surprised you aren't taking the +2 shield. But okay.
There's a shield.
Yeah, there's a shield.
I literally thought there's an arrow catching shield.
The arrow catching shield. Yeah.
If someone's being targeted with it's +2, and if someone's being targeted with a ranged attack that's within 5 feet of you, you can take the hit, so to speak. Whether it
+2 shield. That'll give me a 20 AC.
Pretty good.
It is pretty good.
or you can do the sword with that extra D10 damage.
I'll do the sword.
Or I mean, there are other
I
options.
probably can't use the longbow because it's a
I'll
martial
do
weapon.
this. I'll do the sword. Can you
Okay.
send me the?
It's literally just an extra D10 poison damage. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So I
I'll
just
dou-
add another sword in.
I'll double check circumcising.
Do all 8 charges of the spider book come back when you take a long rest?
We'll say 1d8.
Okay. Makes sense.
Okay. You do not have to tune to that,
Do I have to
Rich.
attune to the dagger of IBS?
Okay.
No,
Okay.
it's just a side effect.
Okay. Because I would.
You know, it's important. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, technically, it's only crystal blades. Fuck that. It can be a battle axe.
An axe is a
an
blade.
axe is, yeah, it has a blade on it.
Yeah, no, it's specifically swords though, which I find stupid. So
Yeah.
Swords
you have
get
to,
way too many specific magic items.
yeah. Also, you have to attune to that.
Easy enough.
The sword favoritism is strong.
Swords though.
Dragon wing bow, does that need attunement?
Swords are cool.
Dragon wing bow also needs attunement.
Like, where's my
You probably
war pick specific weapon, huh?
A longbow or
yeah. Everyone, all of you except Rich chose things that require attunement.
Yep.
I'm a smart man.
Well, I mean, I wasn't attuned to anything before this, and now I'm
Yeah.
suddenly attuned to 2 things.
Oh, you're tuning to the book?
Yeah.
Cool.
Uh-oh.
You feel spiders just crawl all along your body as you
Yeah.
attune to it.
I'm at this point, Stu is more scared of not having that power and going into what we're going into than what will happen if he takes it.
Fair.
I just realized I'm not proficient in longbows, apparently. Well, it's a martial weapon, so.
Yeah, you have to be wood elf, or is it high elf?
Wood, probably. Maybe both.
Maybe both.
Yeah, I think it's both, because they both get elven weapon training.
Well,
Then
so
it's just
does
specifically drow.
drow, but
No, for drow, it's specifically drow weapon training.
right. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's different for either of them. Yeah, it's because drow don't use longbows, I guess. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
they more use crossbows.
Because they're underground.
Okay, so what does the dagger do then? Or did you. Or is it just the same thing? Sort of the same thing?
Let me pull it up again, because I said it earlier. Storing Dragon's Wrath weapon. I'll just post it.
Dragon's Wrath dagger.
Stirring Dragon's Wrath dagger.
Mm.
Sorry. One other target within 5 feet takes the 5 damage.
This is weird.
Yeah.
But, whatever.
It's also a +1, and it deals 1d6 extra damage per hit.
I mean, it's pretty good, all
It's
things
pretty
considered.
good, yeah. And the 1d6 would double as well on 20.
Yeah.
Plus your sneak attack. It's pretty good. It doesn't have the limitation of the Corpse Slayer of being specifically for undead.
I'll take the dagger then.
Alright, so you're taking the dagger instead of the bow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll go with the scale mail that I don't have proficiency in, so I can't cast spells.
Oh yeah, you guys never asked what that does. Though you can look it up considering I posted what it was.
Mhm.
It's just better adamantine.
Hmm. Ah. So it's basically an alloy of adamantine to enhance its effects.
Yep.
These weapons have no detriments, right?
Nope.
That we know of.
Hmm.
Yes. That's a fair way to put it.
And I think that is a good place to end.
You know,
Okay. Oh.
Well,
got.
it's late. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, see ya.
Oh. See ya.
No. Any
Already out.
closing remarks from anyone?
No, too tired.
All right. I guess. Fine, I'll do it myself.
Head empty.
Head empty.
Do it. I can't do the voice.
Do it. Kill him. Take his pants. No, find yourself a hot spider sugar mommy who can give you all kinds of magic weapons and items.
Yeah,
That is the moral
Yeah.
of this story.
I think that's fair.
No, there you go.